I never thought I'd feel like.
Yo guys, what is up? I feel like turning on the light today. What I'll do. Hello guys. How are you all doing? Hi Popeye, hi Hot Rod, hi DC. Hi Prithvi. I'm not feeling that. Let's go, Prithvi. Comrades. Hi Balash. Hi Gaming Phone. Stereo. Hi Lucas. I need to join. ये मेरा हेडफोन डिटेक्ट क्यों नहीं हो रहा? अब जाके हुआ मेरा हेडफोन डिटेक्ट नहीं हो रहा, so I could not play the intro song. I don't know why. I was like, you see, it started. It guys. Oh,
some picks before we do get going on this one.
Oh, I like that from Aaron, right? Even with the Spectre, just breaking that door to see if anyone tries to swivel off of that, right? Just to get an easy pick. Try to figure out where DRX is, because when the opponents are on an eco, you want to try to figure out what's their gamble, because usually it's a stand. DRX is playing non-traditionally compared to most teams, where they're just saying, just play default. Even if it's pistols, get whatever 1v1s we can. And then let's go from there. Not being spotted, so yeah, Global, they should just try to force to keep him there, because you know there's backup as well, and then rotate to the other side.
They're doing a great job of that here, trying to take this second round.
Screen. We got the screen now. Let's go.
Take down two.
Easy 2-0. Easy.
He makes the best choice he can, not hiding in the smoke,
which
is a bit more obvious. He tries to hang back in the very back corner and get an easy pick.
Hi,
Black. Classics here for DRX. Now, if this is a flawless for Global, though, they could go for another quick rush in round 3. And
Rossi's not playing. I thought Rossi was gonna be playing today.
Already, who has started off looking very strong from the pistol round and on. And
Hi, Tanya, how are you?
We're talking about is very nicely handled, very calm play here on the attack until they go for the push from Global Esports.
यार एकदम रियल वाला प्ले करा टेक्सचर ने
अबे रहने दो भाई, तुम बोलोगे तो तुम लोग सीधा गाइस, सीधा वहाँ पे वेट करो, मैं ये पे नॉइस करके आता हूँ और फिर मर जाते हो ये पे. अबे तू
टाइमिंग में
घंटा नहीं, तुम रहने दो. अबे छोड़ो भाई, तुम टाइमिंग में बोला क्योंकि वो एंट्री कर रहा है ना, वो कॉल दे रहा है कि ऐसे करो. तुम तो ए पे बोलते हो कि मैं फेक करके आता हूँ और फिर तुम फेक करने के चक्कर में पड़ जाते हो. Binks का Binks. क्या?
You can never doubt that. Buzz will always have a shorty in his back pocket.
नहीं, Binks और मैं रोज हम लोग उनकी ईसी में बैठते हैं.
He's trying to hold down the site pretty much alone. Bazzi seeing what he
शायद
can do.
Binks के वीसी में जाके बोलोगे क्या कि साटो के वीसी आने को? Let's go DRX वर्स. तुम DRX सपोर्ट करो वर्स. तुमने अगर
Wow, what a good hold
बकचोदी मजाक एक साइड.
Right, because Mako gets one kill, so then Buzz tries to flood the site with him. Mako actually gets taken out seconds before, and then Buzz is all alone. But you know this guy loves to shorty.
Thanks,
I
Johnson.
think one of, if not the most shorty kills over at Lock-in as well. So,
I don't know how to have
things,
so अभी के लिए मैंने normal setting करा.
as well as some of the flashes coming out. And
क्या बोल
you
रहे
know,
हो?
Buzz, he didn't get to play week 1. He's back with a vengeance.
Yeah, and consider that Global Esports, they were on the site. They had a very good entry as Fox9 is going to just pick up a quick headshot here on long. And still, Buzz was just able to hold it down all by his lonesome.
Thank you the 2 months, author G. Let's go,
So a
GE.
very crucial hold as well. Otherwise, they might have been overwhelmed on that site.
बस उनको उनके वो support करेंगे ना.
Good spot with that opening kill onto a very important member of Texture.
Yeah, without the jet, I mean, what more can you do? Your comp revolves around setting up for Texture. You don't have any solid.
वो DRX माको का और इसी का करा था ना?
क्या?
Oksbi का?
Global Esports are cutting noise, but they don't have the spike kill.
हाँ.
Wow.
Well, a very common spot to, you know, do little
क्या मारा भाई.
check. And Ronsky is going to put an end to that
GS,
nonsense.
so G has 100% pistol generate. उसके बाद they start to get cheeky.
Otherwise, DRX would be left guessing whether they would rotate or not off of that kill.
But
now Foxy9 getting that kill
3v4.
knows that means Global Esports
मतलब
still
कैसे
is
भी थी, I
trying to
know.
contemplate their ideas. Now that they're down to 30
Support से
seconds and
जाता
none
है.
of the killjoy utilities have
ऐसे
been
नहीं
tried,
बोलते.
DRX has a fairly good idea.
Support
that this
नहीं
is going to
करेंगे
be
तो वो
it.
लोग.
Absolutely, and here they come. Spots Ronsky, Foxy9.
Bro, this is legit my corner.
4K already for him.
ये देखो, तुम्हारी तरह corner check नहीं किया.
Person. As okay, DRX gonna tie things up.
Now DRX so far, they've been sticking with the fantasy. I was wondering if you go right up to the operator, and you might as well.
How do you not check corners, bro? कल भी मैं देखी थी, पता है?
Plays like this, right? Pushing out on top of the boxes there on A main. Those are not plays we're used to seeing.
Really good shot, bro.
Especially on Eastside, because this is one of the few teams that.
Why is Rossi not playing though?
In their A retake, but I like their adjustments because they know that Global likes to take
easy होगा DRX के लिए. लेकिन फिर भी G fight.
G fight. From the get-go.
Never lose.
To say no, you will not be able to do this. We will be shutting this down. We will be
2-1 तो हो जाए at least 2-0 ना.
Got the op. For the pick does not hit that first shot. As knives are out, that's going to be one on Tomahawk.
बाजी भाई क्या कर रहे हैं? पता है वहाँ पे.
वो तो. What are you all doing, brother?
Yeah, this chase down not really working out for them as he's just.
क्या चल रहा है, bro? Hi, Pratik, how are you?
But since then has been clean. Texture gonna look to peek the angle with Monyet distracting.
I thought Rossi was going. Nice one, nice one.
On RB though. Texture will get shot down. And now with the shorty in the smoke, Foxy9 is playing so much time.
I thought Rossi went to Korea.
Just trying to. Oh, Foxy loves doing this, by the way. Just updrafting just to gain info and try to stay alive. Buzz, no, don't do it, Buzz.
उसको knife करने जा रहा था.
Monyet gonna go down. 1v3 there, trying to make his way onto the site. Not going to happen. So DRX 3 rounds in a row. Onto that operator.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, right? They get to keep that operator, the investment.
Foxy
whiffs on the first one, but he will be able to.
At the end of the day, G is an Indian org. I thought Rossi was going to be playing today though.
Taking out the jet, had the knives out, especially since you want to take him out there before you really get swarmed on the A side. And so far, all of the takes from Global Esports outside of pistol rounds have been unsuccessful onto the A side.
GES has a read on this. But Foxy's just a bit quicker. I think
इन्होंने यहाँ पे सोवा क्यों नहीं लिया है? एक जी ने क्या कॉम्प ले रखा है? ये मैप पे सोवा इतना इम्पोर्टेंट है इन्फो के लिए.
Quicker, and here's the thing. That's why a lot of people have been excited to see him.
No, है ना chat. सोवा तो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. Hi Hyper. We're supporting G because it's an Indian org.
Just come out here and confidently peek 3 people.
Hi Manish.
And get away, right? It's pretty rough.
Yeah, with nary a scratch, so.
सारे वर्ष आज तुम्हें सच्ची बैन मिल जाएगा. अभी तक कभी नहीं मिला. आज मिल जाएगा तुम्हें.
But look at this. I mean, they keep using utility
to
plant
liya,
forward, which is not what DRX.
They're reading them like a book, bro.
Two op kills already for Foxy.
पता नहीं भाई भाई वही सोच रही हूँ.
Slowly peek in the corners. He will continue to slowly take you out. That's now pushed
नहीं इस मैप पे सोवा चाहिए रहता है पता है इन्फो के लिए प्रॉपर. Double initiator is a very good meta, but not KO and Sky. Sova and Sky, Sova and KO, very good combo. What are they thinking, bro?
Trying to line it up, but gets 2v1'd, and all of a sudden, little chance here, but RV with the 2K looking for Aaron, who is on the site. They did not get the spike down.
Yeah, time is not on Aaron's side. The Blade Storm's at the ready. Yeah, Foxy9 is just trying to play for time. They want to play this as a strong 2v1 here.
Oh, he did not get the blitz. He cancels it early in 2 seconds to go.
भाई क्या हो रहा है ये?
that'll be the round over to DRX. And Aaron at least is going to pick up the kill, but he's going to be kicking himself for that.
Yeah, well, I mean, Foxy9 making the
Bro,
play to
ये
say,
क्या हो रहा है?
we have good econ.
भाई
So
ये
let's just
क्या
stop all
है
that.
पर?
डाउन करना
Instead,
पड़ेगा
let's
भाई,
just
कहीं
deny
से
the
भी पीक लेके
team
बुड़ मार
credits
के जा
going
रहा है
over to
यार।
the other
ये क्या
side.
बात हुई?
I like
ये
that.
गराज से पूरा ए गया फिर ए पे मारा है ये
You could
स्काई
argue
को.
you had the operator, was it really worth it? You could go for a 2v1 retake, but listen, with movement like Foxy9's, you might as well. He scares him off the plant. And I was wondering if maybe even the Hunter's Fury just to play for time, but DRX seems confident that they want to save that.
My God, dude.
Wow.
Very funny
Wow.
round, actually.
Step it up, bro.
With the craziness. And Aaron doesn't look too
Y'all,
disturbed. He's like,
this
"Oh,
is not.
got the
I
two
don't think
kills,
this is how you're
and
supposed to be
we'll
playing
take
at this
the
level,
two
bro.
here."
नीट
ये क्या बके जा रहा
I mean,
है?
they at least
Easy
get
हो रहा है.
the operator out of their hands. So
Yeah, actually, you're not supposed to be playing like this at this level.
Because, you know, if they're able to carry that
Ah,
forward
मेरा
another
कुछ.
round,
Hi,
I
Kratos, how are
gotta
you?
imagine that their econ's going to look pretty strong for the
क्या
rest
लिखा है?
of the first half.
हेलो कोरिया DRX fighting. Hello India G fighting.
Hands for DRX here, but on the right side, it's actually for texture. Nada is his
Guys, ये क्या लिखा राइट
Yeah.
में?
So cheering for
गाली
texture
दे रहे
as
हैं?
well. So got fans cheering for both sides. I
गाली
recently,
देंगे
globally
क्या वहाँ पे
sports,
वो?
we've talked about this several times on
हाँ,
the desk in the
हाँ,
past. I
बोलने
mean,
में
they
क्या
are
बजने में
quite
क्या
a star-studded lineup if you look at them individually across different countries and regions. So it's no surprise that there's a big following for this squad.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think with all that confidence in their own play,
being so
perhaps,
there.
challenging DRX on Haven, coming out here trying to take the win from map 1 could be a way to get things started, especially with the split coming up for map 2. As let's see if GES can stop
Cartoon's
the
biggest better.
onslaught
Snacks
of
को भी
DRX,
लोग बहुत पार्टी
taking
कर रहे
4
हैं.
rounds in a
Snacks
row.
कहाँ पे है? अभी उनको
Yeah, so
कैसे
DRX,
करें?
I know.
particularly seeing the Hunter's Fury because of the lockdown coming up for Avon, right?
वो
So they
देख
wanted to
भाई
make sure
पूरी रीड है
out of
भाई
any of
उनको.
these hard
Literally
execs.
वो लोग read कर रहे हैं इनको इतना
Globally
easily.
sports now. I like the
वो देख
changes
ब्रीच
from
पीछे
global.
स्टन लेके बैठा है.
Finally starting to figure out where are the Killjoy abilities being used by Buzz, just so we can disrupt them early on in the round.
Oh, he misses. And Buzz now.
But
he's
बहुत
got
समझ नहीं आ रहा है
the
इन्होंने क्यों
C
क्या
site
सोच के लिया
garage for now.
ये
As we
दो
will go
initiative.
back onto the C site, but you'll note that gee, you're taking this.
I've
very slow,
always
not
seen
pushing
on this
the
map,
initiative.
even on VCT,
Yeah,
I've mostly
problem
seen
being
Sova and Breach.
That we've
But
got
if not,
Foxy
Sova and
9
KO is also
hiding
really
here,
good.
and I don't think the turrets
I don't know why
spotted
they've
them.
taken KO and
Guiding
Sky
them
because
finally will. So they know that
Sova
this
is very,
information
very
picked up.
important
This
on this
signifies
map.
to global
Lot
that
of
they
lot,
actually
हाँ,
just
हाँ.
have to go see.
ये
They don't
देखना है
have any
कब,
other options
but
here.
आराम
And
से मैं
DRX is ready
करूँगी.
for it. They've already flooded it with 3 people.
There you go. Skyalt comes out as they move on to the C site.
Cartoon
Already in
तो
the smoke is Texture.
Yes, the girls happy
Let's
to
see if
play
Sex
today.
is
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Buzz's
what
gonna get
I
one,
was
but
thinking
Texture
to agree.
following
I
up, they
thought
clear out the
Rossi
C
was playing
site.
today.
Now
Good
we'll
entry,
get
good
that
entry.
spike
Don't let
down.
them retake it 4v5
करना
or
चाहिए.
Global Esports, I
sorry
think they're going to force a
2v5.
save here and finally claw back. One of the big things was that null command coming in on that KO.
See,
Right,
defending में निकल जाएगा.
a little bit further behind, but
But
right
वो
as they're about to
ulti
enter,
is
Three
they
more
got
rounds. At
Seekers
least get
first,
3 more
and
rounds.
then the null command on
And
top of
Nikhil,
it.
you
And
just
that
a lot of
means that you
experience.
don't respond fast
True
enough.
that,
Your
but-
utilities all tied up for DRX. They've already chosen to flood the site.
But
so
it's
they
not
actually
like,
just
you
have to
know,
pick these
G is
duels. But
very
they're
new into
simply
this scene. At least
outnumbered.
basic,
So
तो
a
उनको
great setup from Global
देख के
Esports.
वो
This is
पता
where
लग
they
जाता
need
है.
to
You
win
study
this
the
also.
opponents and everything, right?
Nice.
That's pretty cool to see. You know,
Nice
that's
round.
one
J
way
baat.
to essentially stop the streak of DRX. And it started off with kind of getting Buzz out of garage as well. They were able to
रॉसी कब
start with
खेलेगा
that,
मजा नहीं आ
take it
रहा.
over, and charge
हाँ,
on
glad it
through.
हाँ रे फाटू को लगा रॉसी खेलेगा.
Ultimates, they do make the play
पता
happen.
नहीं
Pick
यार.
करते हुए नहीं
Yeah,
flash
Sports only one
texture.
round behind.
That's what I'm.
Sticking in it
अरे
so
तो
far.
flash
पता नहीं
AK
यार,
Breach
क्या
has flashes,
अरुष
right?
मेरे
If
को
you
बोलना
see,
होगा.
if you see
Thought
their
this would be
duelists,
Puchu
oh sorry, their
decided
initiators,
to
they
go
have
for it.
Breach and
So
Sova,
far,
right?
Global is putting up a
These
fight,
will have
no
Sky
doubt.
and KO.
DRX
That's
isn't
not.
really showing too much of
Although
it. They're playing
CKO
very
suppresses
default heavy,
enemy,
especially
Sky
with
का
the
dog होता है,
operator.
but you don't
Got a
get
whole
proper
fight the
info
first couple
that you
rounds,
do
but
with
nothing
Sova.
too special. My big question
Sova
is,
reveals
with
the
our
entire
lose,
freaking site.
can
You
Global
understand
Esports
that? So
start
I'm
to
not
force
flashes तो
other
Breach के साथ भी
setups
आते हैं.
here
Number
from
one,
DRX?
number two, they could have
Otherwise,
taken
looks like
Sova
Foxy9's
and
tactics
Sky,
always
Sova
gonna
and
be a
KO.
मत कर गाली
short
जाएगा.
I think Sova is very important in this match. That's all I'm
And
saying.
that's exactly where he's headed to once again.
KO does nothing. अभी KO ने बता दिया इधर Jet होगा. अगर वो reveal हुआ होगा तो ठीक है. Jet होगा. But if Sova Dart marks him or Sova Recon marks him,
Okay,
it's a
Foxy9
different story,
gets
right? He'll be
He
marked
gets
for a couple of
little
seconds.
greedy trying to pop that Trailblazer. He has been very good
भाई
about crouching
घुसना
underneath
ही है,
that turret, not to
घुसना
get
ही है.
spotted.
हाँ ये कर लो यार
Okay,
मोनिया
just,
भाई.
Yeah, Monyet just sticks that ultimate. A bit
Yeah.
risky.
And he is right there to take
Moने
him
भाई
down.
ये
As
कर
now
लो
they
बस।
are on the east side.
ये
They don't really have a
देखो
good idea of
भाई।
where the members of DRX are as they clear
हाँ.
them out.
Chala bitu ji. Hi
And now they're just
Gladiator.
gonna kind of awkwardly back away.
Get
As
many
DRX
rounds, nothing's
are in position
predictable,
with
yeah.
5 guys around this site.
तो भाई दिख रहा है फॉक्सी भाई
Global
Yes,
जबरदस्त
my
बीच में
really
घुसना है
just
यार
stick to
ये देखो
this
यार
A site
I
rush
don't
heavily. I
understand
almost think
क्या
if,
कर रहे हो.
from the shadows from Magnet, maybe he was better just in the site, right? Just to check if backup has arrived or not.
I don't know how to
Unfortunately,
keep
he
my
tries to
head
greed a lot
that-
more space with it.
एक second, I'm going to
And
switch to
backup was already there,
Castle
right? I
after
think the
this round,
reason
then you all
Global
tell
Esports
me.
still continues is because they realize Stacks comes to kill him. They're okay, they
I'm
haven't
gonna
entered the site
save.
yet, but RB was already there, right?
ये
And
round
then
तो
the
गया.
breach utility can still come in to back up. So a bit of a tough round for Global Esports, and I think what we're starting to see is they haven't figured out an answer for this operator just yet.
I don't know. It's like they're
So
not
just
even
gonna
playing with
save
proper
on
this
one.
thing.
Not going to look to
Every
get on
round
there.
they're being read like a book.
As DRX
10
just
seconds left.
waiting it out as well. It's going to put DRX at
Yesterday
5
out
and
started
3
using double control in this map. Not about
in this map so far.
See, I don't know about double controller,
Global
but double
Esports,
initiator is
while
definitely
they're
really
econ,
good
they-
on this
you know,
map.
they
But you
want
need
it,
proper double
they
initiators.
could still
I don't
buy
think
up
Sky and
next
Q
round,
are a
but I think they're considering, listen, it's already a 5
good match.
They have an operator, and we don't want to
इस
give
साइड
Buzz
में
his
पता नहीं
lockout
रहा
for
था.
free, right? He's only 1 point
देखो
away
तब
from
अपने
it, so
बाल
they
ऐसे
say, yeah, I
देखो
mean, yeah, it's
देखो
ideal if
स्क्रीन
we
भी
get a couple
देखने दो.
guns out
इसे
away
आगे
from their
रखो
hands, but
साइड पे
eventually
कर
they're
लूँ
going to
मैं.
keep the operator anyway.
देखो यार
No big
ये
deal.
तो
It's just
rotation
अभी
में
भी
साइड
फुल
पे
भाई
कर
है
ले.
भाई
the long run.
ग्लोबल
There's
स्पोर्ट्स
still
सही लग
फुल
रहा
भाई
है
है
पूरा
पूरा
handful
भाई
of rounds left
सारी
here in the
यूटिल्स
first
I don't want to think I'm 4 it's very this thing.
और मेरे को लगता है कि
Foxy's going to be playing up on
Why,
top
what?
of the middle
फॉक्सी
B.
को इग्नोर करना चाहिए फॉक्सी देखो बी पे खेल रहा है ताकि वो कहीं भी रोटेट कर जाए
Out,
गराज
as Foxy covers him, I think
Sky
so.
सोया
He's
था
just
तो
gonna
हाँ
keep
वही तो मैं भी बोल रही हूँ निखिल.
movement. Of course, not going to go all the way
Sky
up.
सोया
भाई
But
KO Sova.
look how fast
KO
Stacks
Breach,
is on that
Sova
rotation
and Breach is
map,
a
right?
very
You
very good
hear
combo on this map. But
all
Sky,
this noise
if
on
they
A,
want
and
healing,
he's checked a bit for
it's
any
a valid
towards
thing.
garage.
You
We
know,
don't
Sky
see
and
any of
Sova
it.
is also
Kojo
very good,
utility
but I
is
think
holding
Sova is
C-side
needed for
strong,
sure.
so this is a
I don't
relative
think
stack here on the
this
A side
is
already for DRX.
a good
Now, Global Esports, they're looking for a
good
fake
start.
here.
Okay, see a flash come out.
Hi,
from the
Nish, how
drone here
you?
As well, really just trying to get as much info as possible, but everybody does
देखा
have
देखा
fire.
देखा देखा
Without played with Sova, without
Same
Sova
time,
and
pretty slow
maybe
play
उनका
here from
start
Global,
देखो.
taking
Maybe
their time.
क्या तो इधर से for
Does
हाँ
look
वही
like
तो
they
वही
are
तो मैं बोल रही
ramping
हूँ
up
एक है.
for an A push.
बाजीगर मैं
Either one of
बाजीगर
these
Yes, this is
initiators
one of
with
those
Sova
rounds
would have
where
been
Global
good.
Esports, they actually
They
don't
they
have
have
a
really
solid
good
info themselves.
initiators.
They've been trying
They have a
to
proper
Beat
solid,
have a fake one side or the other.
you know,
Since they don't have
standard
any
team.
hard info, they're bringing back
But
the
it's a
Sky
team that works. You
because they want to
understand?
signify the Trailblazer is where we want to go.
I
Not
feel
that we
like
don't see
GE
anyone
is
guarding close in
experimenting
garage.
a lot with teams, a lot with
Yeah, okay,
their
they get the
lineups,
better
and that's
read, right? It says,
okay
okay, we
because
still
you're
saw
supposed
the
to.
Killjoy
But I
over on
don't
that
feel
side.
like
Let's just put the lockdown
you're
here for
supposed
the
to over
fake.
here. You're
Does
supposed to
DRX
do all that in
30 seconds
scrims.
left.
Oh, we'll see. We see
If you
Stacks is
if you see
moving
that
behind Bruce
जो
Bond.
VCT का मैच था,
Foxy gonna
well,
get caught there in
स्प्लिट
B.
वाला जो मैच था
As
जहाँ
the
बहुत
push
ही
is
गंदा
actually coming in
अपन लोग
onto
हारे
A.
थे.
Mako gonna hold it down. Stacks picks up a second. As meanwhile, the push onto A
I
is
think इनका भी
relatively weak
momentum
and
टूटा,
slow.
confidence टूटा, I don't know
Mako
what.
in position. Monyet able to get two though. As out with the shorty comes Mako, but he's gonna get shot in the back as this plant
वो
is
स्प्लिट
in
वाला
there.
कॉम बहुत गंदा. They did not have a
You know
proper.
what? They're able
They
to
had
get
Sage, but
planted
apart
and
from
stay
that, they
ahead
did
of
not have a
numbers, which was
sentinel
the
that could hold down the
ultimate
side.
destination for Global Esports.
They had an
Now, Buzz
initiate. They had a very weird team in that split.
Ooh, he's trying to hop through the smoke, and down he goes.
Good round, Monya. Good round.
स्मोक से
Global Esports.
Dapper
They're
King
doing a
call
lot of
Kind of round in
Call
that one,
it
but
as
it
smoke
certainly
experiments, but
works
I
out.
feel like not on the right,
They
not
had
in the
me
right
guessing
place.
for a couple moments as
Nice,
well, right?
buddy,
Because
nice.
it was very
Fine.
clear they wanted to do a fake one side or the other, but then bring
Rossi
the
होता
Sky
तो
back
jump
up.
shot
I
होता
wondered
तो
if they
close.
actually just send in texture on A side and then use the
ये का
Trailblazer
Tuesday
to slow
Rossi
enter
next
into
match
C.
खेलेगा
I,
No,
हाँ
the
I
idea
don't know
was
if it's gonna be
if we
close
clear
necessarily,
garage,
but
put in a
if
deep
they manage to
lockdown,
get
and at the very least,
अभी
drop
4 है ना,
They
4
don't
rounds तो
have
कर
that
दिए.
भाई
मुझे भी समझ आया, मोने ने अच्छा खेला, बस इतना समझ आया.
It's a
मोने ने
little messy, but
हाँ,
again,
फोड़ के
they
निकाले
will
उसने.
do it just in
नहीं
time to get another round.
उसके जेट ने
And
बी पे
the,
हगा
the morale
मेरे को
is
समझ
very
नहीं आया,
good
ये
for
टेक्सचर
Global
थोड़ा पैनिक किया
because
ना
they
अभी.
are playing round for rounds with DRX and
Confidence,
Monyet
boys. It's
essentially
okay. You
just
got this.
pushed on.
5-4
It's
है. You just
perfect
1 round
timing
behind.
through the smoke
Very
onto
doable
A and
in
caught them
defending.
with their pants down, and that
Oh,
is
got
going to be
this.
a huge boost to the feelings here for the
उनके
side.
इतना ऑप्शन मिस करा है
केजे
Every
और
shot
सामने
matters
वाले
bro
केजे का और
next
टूट
level
जाता है
पे
क्या?
Courtyard and see
हाँ
if they
बे
can make a push on the B.
Yeah, I think
shit यार
global right now.
कब से खेल रहा
अंकुर
हूँ
आपका दर्द दीदार कब खत्म हो? अनिश कल मैं ऑफ स्ट्रीम बाद में थोड़ा खेली, तो मैं थोड़ा रैंक अप की, फिर यही मैप पे एक बंदा मिला और वो रेस लॉक करके अटैक पे 4 किल पे था, 4 किल पे, और डिफेंडिंग पे 6 और निकाले उसने, 5 से 6 और ना कॉम थोड़ा ही ना वो तो किल्स वो कॉम्स पे नहीं दे रहा था, कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा था, वो अकेले जाके मारा था, अपना जेट बेचारा इतना ट्राई किया, मैं ट्राई की भाई, आई वाज एमवीपी, आई वाज ऑन 21 किल्स, उसके बाद जेट था, जेट बेचारा इतना ट्राई, वो भी ट्राई कर रहा था भाई, ये 3 लोगों ने मिलके थ्रो किया अपने सोवा रेज और केचन ने, बहुत गंदा खेले ब्रो, और वो हमें गाली दे रहा मुड़ के, मुझे गाली दे रहा, बस पूरी रेस में खेला नाइस ओनसी.
They haven't found Foxy 9 yet. They know usually likes to play A. Bronski's the insurance right now to watch from behind. Oh no.
We got the lockdown as
जी को दिल से सपोर्ट तो हमेशा सपोर्ट है, बट यू नो रॉसी को देख के अलग ही
on this one, as he does have an ability to try to stop this one in the 3 different smokes, but down he gets taken by Buzz's short.
पता नहीं एम फाइट हार रहे लोग, वो स्काई ने वहाँ पे केजे पे विफ कर दिया,
इतना अच्छा प्ले करा था ए लिंक पे, इन्होंने क्या करा?
I really thought G had this round bro. Thank you Prajay. तेरा बैट नहीं फिर मैं कल वापस इंटरनेट चली गई
because Foxy 9 was still remaining over on A site with that operator.
Bro, I'm not even kidding. Shorty is a very underrated weapon.
Swinging some
hammers
onto the dead bodies.
Eclairs के looks के लिए 2 shots पाडू भाई.
That was not an easy round for DRX even at the end.
Eclairs क्या looks है आज?
Global. They got
तुमने मेरा नया हेयर कलर नहीं देखा?
In lobby. Looking to push through
नया hair color?
Okay, so Global, they're understanding how to push Foxy out of sewers. Okay, this time they commit even better to it. They want to get the chase down.
Oh, and the knives through the smoke.
Nice,
Dexter is in there. Foxy able to get 2, and he's still got this operator. Finally gets taken out by a ghost.
Shut down नहीं कर पा रहा भाई, वो 2 ले जा रहा है, 1 या 2 ले जा रहा है.
They're trying to push on in here. They will get this plant.
Yeah, and they have an operator on Batsy, and they have the Vandal on texture as well. This is easily defendable. Mako's just been scratched through the wall.
Very good, Moni.
Gonna just headshot here with the Sheriff.
Man, Moni is stepping it up for real. Moni is stepping it up.
There's not much you can do. And it looks like Global Esports also
get
crafty, but he just says, all right, well, you know, RB and Foxy 9 low on their econ, so let's make sure we can even out all of our buys. I would guess that Global, they are going to take it. Okay. Well, you can also just buy another.
Bingsful को बहुत bully करते हैं.
Afterwards, so most likely
लेकिन मैंने Bings का chat ऐसा toxic होते हुए नहीं देखा इतना.
In the coming round.
और इन लोगों का खेलते ना थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे हो जाता है ना.
Nice.
बहुत toxic
goes in with a rifle. They could also just trade if that's the.
Hi Dinesh.
Thrifty in round 11 from the side of Global.
Good round, good round.
Boost them through into this
अच्छा ही को
final
निकाला
round of the
बहुत ही.
half. And it's going halvesies on attack is, you know, it's decent as texture.
वहाँ पे
He
right
opened this entire thing up, but Foxy, very importantly, made it a little bit even towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, Foxy was staying alive for way longer than he had any business doing so.
मैंने अच्छा खेल रहा है.
So a good thrifty coming out.
I don't feel so well
हाँ
today.
ये comms देख के ना मुझे बहुत दुख होता है यार.
Keep the operator.
जब मैं अपने competitive के comms देखता हूँ भाई.
Looking at his econ.
मौन व्रत रख के बैठे थे सारे.
On the side as well. Again, they could always toss it off to somebody else.
लेने नहीं दिया उन्होंने ये लड़के.
तो मैं कल मैंने बोला मुंबई लगा दो. सिंगापुर में कोई कुछ नहीं बोल रहा था. 3 गेम बैक टू बैक फालतू हारे हम. बाद में खुद मुंबई खेल रहे थे.
नहीं मैं लास्ट में 1 मैच खेला मुंबई बस.
13 runs win वाला है क्या पृथ्वी? Let's go GE.
Now, Global Esports, they purposely give
Rossi
up
को
a
दे.
lobby. They know that DRX has been focusing so hard.
अबे रहने दो भाई. वो गेम में तुम मैं कितना अच्छा मारी भाई. वो गेम में भी मैंने 20 के लिया था. फिर भी हम हारे. पता नहीं तुम लोग बार बार कैसे मर रहे थे. ओ मरा. बाजी मरा. Oh my god, bro. Why do they not? Where is Aaron's?
And then to click on the heads, unbelievable stuff as now Global 3v5 have to push.
Small mistakes,
Let's
bro.
just say that moment is exactly the value that Foxy9 brings to the squad. Being able to make that decision of I can try to get ahead of this guiding light just to catch them off guard, the types of risky
They have
that DRX
gotten
usually
good
does not
rounds.
make.
Yeah, now they're trying to force this onto the already a lot of depth.
I don't think we are getting this. Ronsky is like
by a turret
10
and
HP, bro.
etc.
Ronsky is dead.
As here on the site they are, Tex are gonna pick up
Hello?
1 as the updrafts, and it's pretty obvious.
Hello.
DRX going to pick up 7 on defense. On
Hi, Robo.
What a decision coming out from Foxy9. And I gotta imagine that was all his own decision making because the backup had already kind of left. They just planted him there. He realizes that the trailblazer is being used. I think RB breaks it for him, and then he sees the guiding light.
I did flanking as
well. Just
any person flanking when you have an agent.
Sometimes it's not easy to land those headshots, especially when they're running away from you. You can't
Ooh,
always
some 17 kills.
what direction they're gonna be going.
हाँ वही तो देख रहे हैं.
He's really excited.
Yeah, I realize it's
As an
that.
attacker side.
Pretty cute there.
7-5, yeah, 7-5 is a good swipe. I'm happy they got it to 7-5. Honestly, मुझे एक point पे लग रहा था. रुक जाएगा 2-3 round पे.
Yeah, but of a giant on the stage right now, and I think he's gonna feel especially proud because a lot of the Korean fans, while they've been excited to see Foxy9 play, they still haven't pushed the limit yet, but you still haven't gone up against the likes of Texture or Meteor, the other Korean jets that have played on other teams even abroad and proven themselves. So how good are you really, right? We're not gonna hype you up just yet. He comes in and says, well, I can go toe-to-toe, if not ahead of the likes of Texture.
Yeah, well, so far he has proven that. I think in this first round, it's still early times in the entire series. But a great start here for DRX and the rest of the squad. As you mentioned, though, playing pretty default, still outside of Foxy9, and that's kind of what we did expect. A little bit of a wild card is love from Brazil.
Wow!
Made it all the way here.
I mean, after DRX's performance over in Sao Paulo, no
Pistol तो
surprise
जीतेगा
that we've
GES
got fans
GES
visiting
100%
Brazil. Great to have them
pistol round
here
winded.
in the studio
तो ये
cheering for
जीतेगा
DRX. And
7-7 तो
listen,
हो ही
this
जाएगा उसके बाद
is
सब
why
तक
DRX is
I don't know
so
why
as well, because
but
they've really been
I don't know तुम लोगों को अगर ऐसा
spearheading
फील हो रहा है but मेरे को
the
genuinely ऐसा फील हो रहा है कि G is very shaky like वो confidence नहीं है बिल्कुल भी नहीं है they're very shaky बहुत panic किया
नहीं यार.
have a chance to constantly play against DRX
I
every
know why.
week and try to
I
get
was
a
ready
power
to
check
see
of what they can do
the
to
bad
try to
thing.
overtake this team eventually, who most
fuck रे मैं ना एक तो मेरे को ध्यान नहीं रहता कब म्यूट करना है कब नहीं करना कॉपीराइट आ जाता है वाह निखिल 10-5 is good half. Yeah, it's a very good half.
बड़ो भाई ऐसे ना बोलो.
They just need
क्या
to
बोले?
execute the rest of it properly. इसके बाद से
सेक्टर
क्या
में
हुआ
क्या हो रहा है?
On the
Land
attack.
event, not win
हाँ
वाला.
यार I think next खेलेंगे
Looks like
I
they're
think
setting
how
up a
you
bit of a play on
Not win
C.
का.
Yeah, with the frenzies as well. They're just going to go hard and fast here. And no
Same to
surprise,
same.
right? You know that Global
सच्ची
also
में लग रहा है जी
is
बहुत
going to
अच्छी
have to play
shaky है
stacks. I mean, with the composition
Bro,
they
Foxy
have, they're
17 kills alone,
really
bro.
strong if it's a
Challenges का
full
नाम?
5v5. So especially in a
Guys
round
हमारे
like this,
challenges का नाम क्या बोल रहा है?
DRX just hoping that Global Esports doesn't
क्या
win
बोल
the
रहे हैं?
gamble. They will still send
हाँ?
the recon bolt, and it should be a
क्या
safe
बोल रहे
win.
हैं
Yeah,
क्या
I think
challengers
they're,
जो अपन देख रहे हैं
pretty
नहीं.
safely
हाँ.
and
BLT वाला.
really as Global will have to go for the retake here on this pistol round.
मुझको समझ नहीं आ रहा है क्या बोल रहे
Yeah, now Global,
इतनी आसानी से
were
G
surely
को
prepared for
कभी
this
साइट
'cause they
मिली?
didn't have Aaron overextending on C. Let's
Already
see.
pushing into garage. His Buzz gets one, but there is a guy in the window that they did not clear out. As Aaron and Monyet push on through, as now with utility out, he's being sprayed down. Foxy, though, is able to trade one back.
Nice.
Shot from Texture. And this retake
Nice.
is happening.
पिस्टल राउंड तो अपना ही होना है तो पता ही है 100% in return का
Now they are very low, but the shock dart doesn't do the job just yet.
Ooh, that's that
no.
peak. And now Aaron, okay, Aaron's
बचा
gonna pick it up in the
भाई ने
next.
बचा
हाँ
लिया.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was getting a little
Aaron
close.
भाई
Everyone was
FTW
scratched up quite a bit.
Aaron भाई.
But I like
Hi,
it. from
Dheeraj.
Global. They understand that DRX
it's like
also,
lime
if
green
they
from
get the
day
site for
before.
free, they're going to have to push out to either
लेकिन
Seagate
उससे
or
ज़्यादा तो अलग
Barrage,
वाइब है
or
हाँ
Global
वही
teams
तो
trying to
वही
fight
तो
for that
वही तो
space,
तभी
but
तो बोलूँ जो रॉसी को
Global is
देखना
there just in time
वो
to
ऐसा
use
फीलिंग
it
आता
to
है
fight
कि हाँ
back
अपना
and
बंदा
push
है
through from double angles.
देखता है अरे देखता है यार पिस्टल ऑन G wins I don't know why when they already get a head start when they already get sort of momentum. उसके बाद ये लोग कितना shaky हो रहे हैं.
फॉक्सी को देख भाई अटा रखे.
Nicholas, मैंने क्या सुना you are supporting DRX?
क्यों भाई? पागल हो गया?
हाँ WhatsApp तो करा तूने.
वाह भाई.
तूने बोला
ये रूम लेने
मन
दीजिए.
कर रहा DRX सपोर्ट.
ये ले लेते.
पर जी करना.
वाह भाई.
ऐसा बोला है.
जबरदस्ती करना.
हाँ वो कर दीजिए.
हाँ जबरदस्ती करना पड़ रहा है.
Let me
Just
put
because
Foxy
I'm
back in
Indian.
his
ये कौन सी
place.
मॉल ये कहाँ लाइनअप डाली इसने किलजॉय की? हैं?
Celestial Marshall. All
वो
right,
bounce
Foxy
कर रहा था क्या?
sees him, but
डोर
because there's
पे.
no backup, he doesn't try to stick the kill. I like that decision from Batsy. Says, you know,
And
this is
Eclairs
Spectre
guys.
long range. I'm not
Eclairs
gonna
कब
take the
सीख रहे हो
risk. I'm
Killjoy?
gonna wait and call for Ronski's
मेरे
help.
को नहीं चाहिए.
They can play it safely.
You and declared भाई मैंने कभी बोला भी नहीं है गलती से, ठीक है?
गलती से भाई अच्छा जानबूझ के बोला था ये अच्छा.
Now Bonsi on the site is going to try to spray them down as they rush.
एक और है bro. Nice.
As yeah, the blind is too good and Buzz is not
Nice
done
too.
as well.
Stupid.
Let's get cleaned up. And 2 rounds now for Global Esports.
ऐसा फाटू बोल रहा है मैं मेरे को मत बोलो मेरे पास
हाँ तो
तो
फाटू तो चोमू है.
Bad place to be. Right?
नहीं यार
I'm sure
रोबो
he's gonna
स्ट्रीम
continue
से
to
पहले
stick
जब
with
हम
that
डिस्कॉर्ड
Marshall.
पे थे
Try to
तीनों तो बोला नहीं था उसने.
तो अब भाई मैं तो अभी आई हूँ स्ट्रीम के बाद मैं आई हूँ डिस्कॉर्ड पे. यार एटलीस्ट झूठ बोलते तो अपने फैक्ट्स तो सही करने की कोशिश करो. मैं तो स्ट्रीम चालू होने के बाद डिस्कॉर्ड आई हूँ.
अगर झूठ बोल रहा हूँ तो फैक्ट सही क्यों करूँ. मैं झूठ नहीं बोल रहा ना.
अच्छा मेरे पास आज एनर्जी नहीं है तुमसे डील करने की.
DRX going to take it slow to start. Setting up pretty similarly to what we saw Global do.
चलो एक और राउंड
तो
खत्म
भूख
हो
लग
गया.
रहा.
क्या होता
Be
है.
a push through garage as we are not going to be looking to go see long as now here comes Global out
Push
of
कर रहा है.
lobby. RB is here.
तीनों
And
पीछे
that
की
push
रहे.
will be sort of stifled, but
वो
there
कवर
are
देने
more
भी आ गए.
members looking to take this push
ये
from
पुश करना था
Global.
जल्दी करते.
उसके
उसके बैकअप आने का वेट क्यों किया.
भाई
Oh,
अटैक
shot through the
defense
smoke.
कौन सी
Goronski
टीम है?
gonna get one. RB
Nice.
is trying to take down Manya. Finally does. A little bit.
इन लोगों के प्लान सही रह रहे पता है जी का बट एग्जीक्यूट नहीं हो पा रहा है बिकॉज इनकी फट जा रही है.
Already a couple of kills for
दो
Global.
डाउन
मैं
कर दिए.
अकेले.
दो और डाउन हो जाए तो बढ़िया मजा आएगा.
Batsy is going to get
जनान
his
कैसे
ult, right?
निकाल
And
दिए
this
माको
जी.
की टीम किल है बस.
I mean, it's
दो
almost
round
better
pistol
for
निकल
Ray
गए ना.
to die
तो
to a member
बाजीगर
of
की भी तो
DRX.
दो ही
He'll
किल है.
get his ultimate. They've already taken away 2 weapons. Buzz is
बाजीगर
weak
मैं
as well.
बाजीगर.
भाई उनका फॉक्सी के भाई
Take
कितना
out one more
वो अलग ही
person
कैरी
here.
कर रहा है.
Ideally on Ronski. And then they, even if they lose a round, it's actually a very, very good position for Global to be in for the defending half.
As
बढ़िया गन उठाओ.
see Ronski pushing his
Happy
way
days,
through
how are
very
you?
slowly, but they are all out on long. As Botsy is going to be the one that has to check for this. Some shots thrown out, and Botsy,
He's got a Phantom.
Let's do it.
blind comes out, he gets one.
एक और
Let's
मरेगा.
go.
As there's another blind, and RB will get the kill through the blind, but Ronski 1v1.
वो शॉक डार्ट से ही मार देगा.
कोई नहीं अभी बोनस राउंड है इनका.
बहुत अच्छा बोनस निकाला रे उन्होंने 4 मारे 4 गन गिरा दी.
मैंने बोला था ना 2 और गन गिरा देगा तो बहुत अच्छा
Still
बोनस
going to
राउंड
make
है.
them feel pretty good.
Oh, a
बोला था मैंने.
solid round. I mean,
बोला था, but ठीक.
और 2 बोला था भाई.
might
झूठ
sting a
मत
little
बोल.
bit is that, you
दो
know,
बोला था
RB
guys.
was able to
Nice
get a
bonus,
couple
nice
possession
bonus
points
round.
and he's close to his
Foxy
hunter's fury,
W
but
jet भाई
don't mind
99
that,
रन
right? You
स्कोर
take away
देखो.
4 weapons,
हेलो अपना जेट
you
का है.
put your seekers
क्या
online, you're only 2 points
क्या
away
है
from that
रात
no
का
command
hangover
on
अभी तक.
Ronski,
Excuse
and
me.
you
तो
now
कंधा
have
ज्यादा
where
उसमें
you're
इकोनॉमिक
playing
है.
that
जॉट
operator.
बहुत अच्छा
You are
बोनस
now in a
निकाला to be
position
very
where you
honest.
have the full
This could have been
set
doable,
that you've
लेकिन
always
बाजी
wanted
भाई
to
थोड़ा
do. This allows him to
थोड़ा
not have
कॉन्फिडेंस में नहीं लग रहा है. थोड़ा हग हग
can
कर रहे
hold on to that site for just a bit longer on his own.
And that's what Texter's going to be looking for here. See if he can do what Foxy did in the last round. He is going to miss that first shot. As
Once
here
you
comes
miss
the
an off
offensive
shot, no,
drone
it's
going to be thrown
करने यार.
into sewers just to try
Fracture
to
भाई.
clear this one out.
what I'm talking
Now,
about.
this is a
Sova
big
का
difference
खेल रही हो?
between DRX and Global.
Sova,
ना.
They're
AJ.
not sticking just to chase down this operator. They
मेरे
actually
पीछे
keep
पड़ता.
fishing for information in mid, and they're going to slow.
Texture.
Unlucky.
Oh, I think he knows though.
Ooh.
As the
This
shots
is
This
thrown.
is so good. This is so good. He called him for backup. That was so good, bro.
Cleared up as Stacks
अकेले तो मर जाता.
on the site.
Defense
He's
में attack
flashed.
खेल
He's
रही है.
being surrounded right now.
Oh, they ran out of bullets!
As
भाई
Boxy
क्या
is gonna
sexy
take
round
out
निकाला है ये वाला
only
कसम से.
one person dies on the side
भाई,
of Global.
attack
It's a
defense
tie
में
game.
रहे.
वो उधर टीपी किया कि हम डबल पिक लेंगे ऊपर को. They did not expect the outplay of 2 people being there. That was so good.
जी full aggro खेल रही है.
Yeah, they can.
खेलना चाहिए और कॉन्फिडेंस आ रहा है उनको वरना बहुत शेकी थे बीच में वो लोग
Oh, he actually saw the end of that shadow step as well. So
Second map कौन सी
they knew it was a crossfire.
मैं मैट्रिक्स से देखी रुको अभी दिखाएगा
It's the
ऊपर
fact that while Foxy and I is great individually, how much practice?
हंस रहे देखना
हाउ क्यूट
होने वाला था
नेक्स्ट स्प्लिट है स्प्लिट भाई स्प्लिट में जी लास्ट टाइम बहुत बेकार खेली थी
starting five to get these amazing
Done
sight
है,
execs.
या पी जाते
Get back in and plant. Oh
no.
नो इसो क्या बोल रहा है नेक्स्ट अभी डिजर्व करता
चलो गाइस ये
He's still
जाएंगे
holding on to that operator. Yes, starting to go down, but yeah, they're holding on to this one pretty nicely. Botsy right here to stop any pokes through onto B.
Yeah, they saw Buzz in mid, so they're just hanging back, right? No reason to take any risks. Now, the reason they're trying to keep a little bit close to B site is ideally Global Esports also doesn't use any ultimates to save this round.
नाइस वन
Right?
बाकी भाई
DRX now that
नाइस
इको फ्रैगर है ये इको फ्रैगर
well, I was about to say
Buzz
ideally
Nice.
some of these ultimates, but they're all just going to get taken out. I think at the start of the round, the idea was, hey, if the operator's on C, let's at least get a free ult orb and get what we can. But a
Why
ton
not?
of DRX. Listen, I'm not.
19
माँ को भाई
किल
3 किल
I think this is a good
माँ को
time
भाई
to
3
take
किल
a
में
timeout.
माँ को भाई अच्छा
They
खेल
kind of got
नाइस तो हाँ
इतना देख रहे हैं
इतना तो
वेट करके
इतना भी ना मेरे को पता होगा
a
क्या फायदा
strategy to shut down this operator.
And the other thing
यार मेरे को
is,
समझ नहीं आ रहा मैं लोगों का
we know
सेपरेटली कैसे सेटअप करूं मुझे
historically,
बार बार ही
don't call timeouts
पूरा
unless it's
स्ट्रीम आउटपुट चेंज करना पड़ता है
We've seen many
यूट्यूब के लिए
games
स्ट्रीम के लिए
against
अलग
teams
और
that
लोगों
DRX
के लिए
teams
अलग
weaker, where they might get caught up in
Yes,
इसको
back
क्या
out
ले
there,
रहना
देखो,
कैसे
says, no, I
है
trust
अरे
this
Sleep
team.
fighting.
They're gonna make the
Fud
right
guy,
calls.
fud
They
guy.
stay GL,
Fud guy.
obviously currently
Yeah,
in the
why so
stacks. He
silent,
just lets them do
DRX?
their thing.
Why so
I think he's
silent?
starting
वो
to
टाइम
realize, okay,
नहीं
Global
नहीं
Esports, they
Fud
have a
guy.
great
जा
Fud
सकता
guy.
है टू बी वेरी
now
ऑनेस्ट
the way they're
बहुत
playing
क्लोज आ
around
रहे हैं
that
मैचेस
op is starting to change. In the
ये छोटी
beginning rounds, we
stadium
saw
है।
Stacks
देखो यार,
make the calls
introvert
of,
के
okay, we're
13
gonna
plus
stack
1.
an A site. Let's try to see what we can do. Break it down. But now with the operator, you gotta start guessing where it is, and you gotta go back to original DRX style. Just send that recon
Fud guy,
early, right?
fud guy.
Figure out where is the operator and then start to
Scripted
make
गाली दो guys, scripted बोल
Yeah,
रहे हैं।
feels like they have been rushing just a little bit. Maybe that's what Termi is going to
क्या
get
ठूस
the
रहे हो
comms
फाटू
and say and talk about
Okay.
here.
यार मैं
Because
गुड़ का चीला
as you
खाएगा
guys
ये
are
क्या
saying,
होता
you
है
know,
नहीं ये
DRX,
क्या
they
होता
should
है
be
आटे का
confident in
बना
their
है।
abilities. They are the favorites to take
चीला
this,
खाया
this
चीला
map and
नहीं।
this entire series. So
शादियों में ही नहीं
kinda
गई है
calm
देखो
things
यार
down,
कैसे
हाँ मैं कहाँ गई
reassess,
भाई
you know, what
अभी
the
आ गई
strategy
इसकी
is
शादी
going to
होगी
be
ना
that's
अभी
नहीं
going
फाटू
to
की नहीं हो रही उससे पहले मेरी हो
this
जाएगी
absolutely necessary timeout as
वो
guys on the analyst desk they were saying, okay,
ऐसा है
Mako,
क्या?
भाई किधर हो पता है कितनी बड़ी एथलीट्स
consistency.
कितने
Currently not
अबे
the
साले
team
तुमसे
is
4 साल
actually
छोटी हूँ मैं
three kills so far,
देख के
which is
बकवास कर रही है
not a great
गांधी
look
जी
to
से 2
start
साल
off
छोटी
here
हो
on this map.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen him with a score like that. Now, operator does go on to the C side, and Global Esports, they're leaving B open for retakes, right?
अबे alarm
And the
board भी
reason
charge
they're
होता
doing
है
this is they have ultimates as well, so let DRX use their ultimates for free to get into the site. DRX correctly
रीटेक
saving
अल्टी है
theirs
क्या
to fight
केजे की एक
against
किल
the
पे
retake as well. Both teams are very aware of the ult economy right now.
And that is going to be the plants.
इतना तो
Setting up out
पता
here
है
in the courtyard as the Seekers are here, the Trailblazer as
Confidence
well. Boxing 9 a little bit of
कौन
trouble.
सी
Pushed out through the smoke. is
इसे
pretty
मारूं इसे
strong.
ब्रो
मारूं
क्या टाइमिंग हो रहा है
ओए होए
Push out here is great. Might be a front
अरे
garage now.
मानिए
As RB will get one, and the defuse is coming in the smoke, but a nice shot from Buzz.
Half is done.
Texter, he has to take him down. Shorty here. Lots of time bought by Buzz.
कर रखा है हाफ
You
कर
know
रखा है
that
हाफ
the
कर
half
रखा है
defuse
स्मोक
is
डाल
there.
के
Shot
नहीं
is there to spray down. As Buzz will
क्या
just barely hold on to this round for his team.
एनिमल अच्छा
Wow, that was
एनिमल
very close. And props
भाई
to
सोने
Global,
से ही
the
खेला
way
यार
they
वापस
pushed out of B site, the way
बहुत
they
थकान हो
changed
रहा
their
था अच्छा नहीं
flashes
लगा
and then
ये
push
headshot
out
देखियो
both sides of
सोगा
the smoke was very good. When he has timing to push out a garage was very good, but
देखो मैं कल से बता रही तुम लोगों को मैं सच्ची में मुझे लग रहा है राइट वाले को बोलते कि स्किन से खेलो देखो अभी सब एकदम सब एक्सेस से खेल रहे हैं वरना यूजुअली तुम्हें वही सब दिखता था लाइक रीवर फॉर सेकंड अभी एकदम सब इससे खेल रहे हैं
It was very close, back and forth rounds. And
यूजुअली या तो नई नई स्किन दिखती लाइक ओनी वैंडल दिखनी चाहिए थी बट
in the entire league, so very fun stuff so far. It's what is going to be the
कुछ ना कुछ
choice
देती रहती है
from
यार मुझे
DRX
यार
this
कभी
time.
ये कभी वो
Here
मजा
in-
तो आ रहा है
Much
Batting
like
देती
we
है
saw
मुझे।
from Buzz, on defense is setting up in the exact same place.
ठीक है भाई उसने
Yeah,
ये
just gonna do
नॉर्मल
a heavier C stack, and I think Global Esports almost gambling that DRX will want to go see because they've had the operator on A site so many times right now.
इस मैप पे सोवा इम्पोर्टेंट है रे बाबा, बहुत क्रूशल है। और तुम अगर अल्ट वाइज भी देख लो ना, तो सोवा's ult is especially post plant, it is so much more powerful than it, you know, KO's ult. I feel like Sova's Sky would have been a very good combo. हाँ निकल मत, अब हाटूगा तुम को जल्दी आता। लगाई ऑथेंटिक करने कर रहे लगाई इतना थी।
भाई वो ब्रीच को देख रेडी है वो अंडर है।
There it is. There's the lockdown. Not going to be messing around with this one.
Yeah, there's no easy way to take that out.
इनका भी खिलागा तो उनका भी आ जाएगा ult।
सेव है ये राउंड सेव है।
They're not looking great on their economy, right? Global has money, but not money to keep buying operators.
They're running away.
They want to save it. Wow, I mean, DRX, the delayed lockdown leads to the save. So Global says, you know what? Let's prioritize keeping the operator. We took out 2 huge ultimates from the other side.
Yeah.
I actually give a big round of applause to Aaron for this call. It's a tough one to make it a 5v5.
Yeah, it's so close, right? Every single round matters now. So if you give a one away essentially for free, as you mentioned, it's not actually.
कर तो टेक्सचर ही रहा था, अभी ले ली होगी उसने ऐसी।
Ultimate economy and stuff like that, especially towards the end of the map. It can be rough, but I think it's right to hold on to your economy and.
ये फॉक्सी क्या मार रहा है? वो माको का तो 2 लोग तो नीचे वो है।
So they say,
फॉक्सी ही मारे जा रहा है
बस। We have the time at the end of the round to
ऐसी
talk.
तो होता है, मैं जैसे ऊपर होता हूँ।
अबे तुम रहने दो भाई, तुम तो प्लीज मुंह मत खोलो अपना फाटू, शर्म कर लो प्लीज।
बाजीगर मैं
See, as long as I'm telling you guys,
that man right
as long as
senior in high
he
school
is
school watch
Bridges,
watch DRX play it as a Monday here
पता नहीं क्यों क्या मजा आता है हीटर बनने में, ठीक है।
फनाटिक के
As long as G is giving them a tough fight, we are in a very good place because compared to DRX and everything, G has, as a team, has been together for a lot less time. They've got a lot less time to practice together. DRX has been, you know, in for a very longer time. उनका वो sync है, but G is able to fight them on the stage. He did not lose 2-0 even on VCT on their first time. Honestly, I feel like G is doing very well. Stop being haters here.
By leaving A side open,
फाटू और शर्म देना देना ही नहीं है।
मेरे को लग रहा है B हिट होगा।
That we leave it for open. Okay, so they're gonna
C में
push
थोड़ा
out
प्रेशर डालेंगे फिर B पे।
both sides.
Maybe
जाएंगे।
क्या ही मजा है, मेरे को समझ नहीं आता, पर ठीक है ब्रो, तुम मजा लेते
right on.
Let's go texture, let's go, let's.
Oh, some spray.
They're
jiggle.
That
they're
is
pretending that it's not texture.
no, bro.
Nice single, nice check there from the side of Mako, who takes a massive amount of damage. He's got 6 health.
Yeah, and Buzz has been chunked down as well. But the most important thing here is Global has full control of A main. They know it has to be B or C.
And let's see. I mean, Foxy9, he gets up onto the boxes here. There's a lot of spray through the smoke, but good spray as well from Foxy9. Nearly takes on Monyet.
Okay, it really comes down to Buzz. Can Buzz and RB stay alive far back once again? And Botsy's fishing for this. And I think Botsy's goal here is just to draw enough attention until the rest of his team is ready to strike. And that's when he can go in the middle of the chaos.
And they got to wrap around here. I'd be very curious to see what's happening in Garage with the op. Texture peeks out of Garage, gets a kill, but immediately gets taken out. Bondiat is there with him, but he's super low as
nice,
from behind,
nice
they
cover.
get a couple of kills, but running out of time now as one kill from Arim. It's a 1-on-1.
6 HP bro, 6 HP
coming in. He's not going to stick it.
No!
6 health from Mako. He
Oh, let's go.
हो जाएगा
Is it in time?
नहीं,
I think he might be like 0.3 seconds.
नहीं. Oh my god.
Oh, so
Bro.
close, Aaron. He
इसे
did so
कहते हैं
much
हाथ
work,
आया
but
पर
Mako
मुंह
has
न
the
लगा।
perfect timing to peek and force the fight.
हाथ आया
Right
पर
so
मुंह
he
न
can't
लगा।
get the defuse on time.
Aaron's got to be kicking
क्या
himself
बोल
for
रहे हो
not
यार?
getting the kill.
Bro, that was
And I
so
wonder
close.
if there wasn't a call for Mako's health, right? Because otherwise you could have just sprayed the boxes instead of trying to go for the headshot. Missing that one. Stacks just praying here.
I think उसको कॉम नहीं दिया कि
Listen, Aaron,
वो लो है, जाओ उसको पुश कर दे
the
करके।
idea correctly, but it's just 0.2, 0.3 seconds late.
I feel like G is very shaky, to be very honest in this.
on so many of
on
these
this
rounds, and already with 9
just need to
rounds,
take-
you
they
can
need
say
to
it's a
breathe,
quote-unquote victory, but that's not
get
what
their
they're looking
confidence
for here.
back
They want to
and
take down
play.
this
Because
map.
I'm sure if they give such a tough fight, they can play way better.
They have to do it here. They pick up another operator for texture.
अरे फाटू
मैं ट्रेन की नहीं छू
One last
मैंने
go
सुना
things
एक्लेयर्स
essentially.
स्टारबक्स
DRX will slow things
भेज
down.
रही है जो भी
Gonna
स्ट्रीम
throw
कर रहा है
out
अभी
the,
क्या?
drone through
Starbucks?
the lobby, just
स्टारबक्स
checking
की
out all
कुछ
the
कॉफी
corners.
भेज रही है जो भी जो
ए तुम कहाँ से सुनते हो उल्टा पुल्टा अपने कान साफ करा कभी कुछ सुनते कभी कुछ सुनते हो
Yeah, so that
चोमू
has
कहीं के
actually drawn Botsy back.
Actually,
We just saw him
managed
use
to
the
know.
guiding
तो
light
बे
on
मत
the
सुनो तुम
So DRX
Good
actually
morning,
does give them a
Nutmeg.
little
How
bit
are
more
you?
time, but Global Esports, they stack
यार,
C
हमें
site.
base-
A was always going to be
man.
empty.
वैल्यू
They
नहीं
have
सुनने
so
की
much
हमारी।
stuff on here from
क्या हो रहा है?
Killjoy as well. The
कहाँ
lockdown
जाएगा?
is
यहाँ जाओ,
in
वहाँ
as
जाओ।
Foxy 9 is going to beat the
जहाँ पे
corner.
भी-
उसने मार
Gets
दिया।
the one, does actually shut down
Oh no.
the lockdown. Oh, and
Texture.
yeah, texture on the backside here. He's
Oh.
looking. Oh, does not line up that
नहीं
second
लगी।
one as the
नहीं चला
spike
गया वो।
वो बस
been planted.
That's
We
so
can see
literally
Mach going to
chance
pick it
too.
up and go over to the A side. Stacks elsewhere on C.
Hi,
He's
Palash,
getting
welcome back.
kills.
This is just ring around the rosy
Nice.
for all members because they were all so split.
बहुत डोएबल है
Mako moves into B actually,
Yeah,
feeling the pressure.
but they do know he
Oh.
left A because Texture was
Oh,
trying to keep sides
तो
of
ये
him,
ये अपना
as
round है।
well.
Ronsky right here.
वो तो
Easy
6
lineup
HP
for
है।
him. Third kill.
They don't know where Buzz is. Now Buzz is
I'm fine,
very
Palash, how are
low.
you?
6 health again.
Yeah, what is it with DRX?
Texture 2, 6 health, and down goes.
Nice.
Well,
Let's
this time
go.
much easier. A lot more time to take
फाटू
this.
काश अगर तू जेट ऐसे थोड़ा
defuse
मार
down.
लेता ना
And fellas,
Kill लेता
let's keep
थोड़ा।
in mind,
है ना?
DRX not at match point just yet.
Dun,
They
dun, 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 dun,
cannot
dun.
relax because they still want to make
Next
sure that they
two,
get to
next
match point first.
two.
If they lose this next round and it goes 11-11, things
वो
could
रॉन्स्की
go
ना
either
अच्छा
way because
टाइम
DRX
पे मतलब
Bonnie
बीच
भाई
बैक
का
साइड ले
पैसे
लेता
नहीं
उसको रियलाइज भी नहीं हुआ माको को
They just had a lot of good reads, like Ronsky just being here right on time. He
Mako 5
hears
kill
the
है।
plans, like he's in position as the coach. Is just
बैड गेम होगा
very,
भाई
very
रॉसी भाई
happy
क्यों नहीं
about
खेले?
things.
Yeah, just
वही मैं भी सोच रही हूँ
touched
मुझे लगा था
right at the
रॉसी खेलेंगे
performance of his players and
Rossi
Bronski
को वो है।
too. He had a
वो coach तो
rough
क्या है ना
start
वो?
in week 1,
हम्म
but he's coming in
कोरिया में
really
है तो
proving
सही ना
his
अभी?
value on
हाँ
this
सारे
deep
दाइनो
roster of
चले गए
Global
तो
वो
Esports.
फोर्स बाय करा
Absolutely, they have.
I'm
proven
also
it.
fine Rohan thank you
Individually, as here comes
Nice,
DRX, very
Palash.
fast. Foxy up
I'm
top.
not sleep properly
As they're
again
getting this
today
pretty easy plant
I'm
down,
just
and
tired
Global will play for the retake.
Yeah, Global understanding that this is going to be most likely Eco here coming in from DRX, so they actually sent 3 members to go back and make sure that there's no post
कहाँ फोर्स किया सिर्फ फॉक्सी ने लिया ओ भाई
ओ भाई
Unexpected
कहाँ
enough,
घुस
he's
के
got
मारा
two
उसने
push
बॉल
over
लिया।
there. Mako is
Hug
going to
this
be able
Aaron.
to take down
Nice.
Juanes. Yeah,
नाइस
जी,
Wow,
Stinger?
everybody taking
भाई
down.
इतना दूर से स्टिंगर मारा वो
Okay.
भाई उनको
It comes
काट
down to this
टीममेट
next round
बोल
for
के
both sides,
उसको
right?
देखा क्या
क्या बोल रहे हो, फाटू,
Global
ओटी जाएगा
are
क्या?
starting to get this win streak. They're
बस
still
को देखा
losing
क्या?
weapons
टीम
as
पे
well,
जाके
so they're
seven
not,
है।
not in
हाँ,
the
push
most
किया
excellent position. Meanwhile, on the other side,
Level,
DRX, they
level.
still
एरीज
lose
ओडिन
next
तो
round.
दिखते हैं
They
VCT
save
में
up because they can play
एरीज
next
थोड़ा कम
round,
बिकॉज
and
एरीज का
then
रिकॉल
try
बहुत
to
बीटी
get,
देता है
another buy as well, and wow, forcing both
Let's
timeouts at a
go.
turn.
I love
Not a
G.
lot of teams
Yes.
can do that.
Oh man, that is a
Yeah, Palash
good
and then I
start.
ate.
If
Time
you
out,
are
time
a
out.
Global
Then the
Esports
thing is,
fan.
like
Second one forced out from the side of DRX.
before starting my
Yeah,
local
I mean,
stream
even when DRX
I
are
took like a
winning rounds,
10-minute snap
to
और वो
get
10-minute
the,
snap में मेरा
the
इतना
spike blow up and deny the defuse just
मेरे को आदत नहीं है ना लंबा लंबा
6
सोने की तो
health
फिर मेरा
points.
ऐसे
It
थोड़ा
feels like
नींद
they're just barely
भाग गया
scraping
फिर
भाई क्या लिखा है
Yeah, I
टेक्सचर
mean, yeah, those were really off the back of Mako. And while
सारंगे लिखा है सारंगे
ये देखो यार
KDA was,
सारंगे लिखा है सारंगे मतलब I love you
those
Sarangi.
couple rounds, he proves once again why we continue
भाई,
to
उसका
call
boyfriend
him
बैठा
just
था
the most
साथ
में। उसको किसने कहा
reliable,
ये?
consistent player on DRX.
इसको पता है
Anybody say I
Now-
love you to you?
A incredibly tense
Huh?
scenario for both
Yes.
of these teams, as you
That's
mentioned.
just
Somebody
because I-
is going to have to take this round,
उसको
and
दिया,
whoever
उसको
is
बोली।
most likely going to
I'm
get
fine,
the
Rohit, how you
most
do?
International जा रही है
but
तो?
अबे भाई वो उस पे लिखा था भाई
it all comes down to the play.
यानी
ओह, अच्छा।
DRX,
स्टिंगर
I
हाँ
still
वो
feel
ये
like they
निखेल
should
हमसे
be
तो
in a
वो इतनी
relatively
दूर से स्टिंगर से मारा ब्रो
in the last
Proposal आ रहा है
rounds,
तुम्हें
they're here, they
शादी
bought
के
the
लिए वहाँ
guns,
से।
they're ready to go. with
भाई
the
तुम लोग
timeout.
बुड्ढे तुम लोग अपना देखो मेरा टेंशन मत लो
They're on the attack here on Haven. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, now Global has
हेलो
no
बुड्ढा
command
गाँव में
and
मैं और फाटो अभी भी
seekers, and
जवान है हेलो
if you're Global, you've gotta get these ultimates
मैं और
this round
फाटो
to
अभी भी
get
खड़े हो
to
ना
that point
25
first,
साल
'cause
से
that
भी यंग
guarantees
दिखेंगे
at the
ठीक है
minimum overtime. It's going to be a very default setup, right? Plant the operator in sewers, and then Batsy most likely will.
मैं clean shape करूँ ना पक्का 25 के अंदर देखूँगा।
क्या चल रहा है?
पल्स आ गया पल्स। ओ
Valorant चल रहा है।
यार आज रोबो पूरे ऐसे मूड में है गंदे जोक्स मारने के।
Yeah, and Monyet actually pushes out into Cubby C main as well.
Foxy को मार दे यार।
Goal for Global Esports is just hang.
ओ नहीं।
Yeah, I mean they just have to stay alive because Monyet already has so much.
Have forgotten. अरे मैं फिर सुबह हुई वापस।
Now can just throw down
अरे
some
वो कभी
smokes
भी
over
बैठे
here.
हैं उनको लगा कि छोड़ दिया उन्होंने
Side.
अगर ये राउंड जी निकाल लेना बहुत मजा आ जाएगा। नेक्स्ट उनका फिर इको होगा।
The Seekers, yes, yeah, I like that they use it at the 1 minute mark.
yeah,
They
next
used the
round
no
eco
command
इनका।
earlier, but you did
हाँ,
have to
सही नहीं है।
confirm if DRX is left.
ओ
Meanwhile,
यार
नहीं।
चाहिए यार।
There's the fight.
Oh, Moni निकाला, Moni
Little
निकाला।
skirmish as the push from DRX's force. Foxy 9 with the entry. He's on the box. He gets a double headshot. As now, it's really up to him as Batsy behind the boxes, but Foxy gets a third. He gets a fourth.
क्या भाई
As
एस
this
लेगा
guy
क्या?
stepped
क्या है
up to
भाई?
the plate when they needed it most.
Will he get another ace here in week 2?
तो
He
फिर
grabs
OS
up.
plus।
Oh no, Stacks is gonna
No,
steal it away,
bro।
but, I mean, what an
बहुत off shot था
explosive
वो।
entry onto site. Wow.
भागू जाए।
Foxy going for ace, मत
that was
करो।
insane. Give this guy the MVP already.
Absolutely.
Timing हो
I
गया
mean,
थोड़ा
just off that
सारे।
plate, when they needed the most, like you said, Valdez, he
ये
understands
रॉन्स की गलत मर गया
so he follows through
क्योंकि
as
वो
soon
तो
as he hears that shot.
ऑफ है भाई, ऑफ का
Yes,
एंगल उठाना पड़ता है।
देखा कैसे खेलते हैं।
So clean and crisp.
भाई
like
उसने भी तो हगा टेक्सचर ने।
every peak he goes for.
मैंने
Lines
दूसरी
it up.
चुंगी।
Now he's on
मेरा कैम ऑफ है।
27.
Oh my.
तुम लोग अभी मुझे बता रहे हो।
There have been a lot of rounds, but nobody else is close. Let's
Yeah.
just say that.
He
अभी
is
ऑफ हुआ क्या? कब से ऑफ है?
single-handedly leading DRX to
हाँ,
this victory. Now, yes, they're playing around him as well, but if he is able
Usually
to
side में घुसते
finish
टाइम
map
कहते हैं
1 on
तो
a
ये नहीं जाएंगे।
30
dash नहीं है ना इसके
frags,
पास।
that's going to be a good thing for his record, right? A lot of people, again, continue to wonder what exactly is your power level, Foxy. We hear that you're
रोटी
fast.
चला जा तो
How
अच्छी
strong
बात है।
नाइस नाइस
नाइस।
Well, this time, Texter, they
Flank
pushed
कर गया
out
उनका।
पर लास्ट टाइम भी पहले केजी मारता, वो भी निकाल लेते।
It's going to be a good
अब
start
तो
here
अब
for
तो
Global.
बोलो तो तेजस मेरी जान।
Especially
तने।
Texter, he's got the Blade Storm as here comes Foxy. Actually,
Great
he's the
smoke.
one as he's up in the sky. Stacks, though, going to take that kill as Foxy 9, they spot
Yeah.
Batsy as they are on the
bro.
site and
Aaron
should be able to get
कैसे
this plant.
Aaron not being able to clean up Foxy 9 while he was in the air hurts so much. He actually doesn't land any of the shots. And now a 3v4. Stacks has rolling
निकालो
thunder
प्लीज।
as well.
नाइस।
Oh, nice beat from Batsy.
ये लो है।
They don't hold that.
Let's
Texter,
go, let's go.
Monyet pushing in.
No!
Gets 2 more, he gets 3! And he
भाई।
as DRX will win it 13-11.
ये
2
फॉक्सी
massive
भाई
rounds.
क्या मारा है? 30
Player
फ्रैग्स ब्रो।
DRX.
Wow, Foxy 9
Bye,
once
Mahi.
again proving why he was such a rising star, why DRX wanted to pick him up. He does finish indeed with 30 kills on map number 1 on Haven. Listen, when we saw the 11-11 tie come back up, I started to wonder, oh boy, if they lose this, Foxy 9, a lot of people are going to say, okay, DRX, don't play around him, go back to your original 5, that used to work better. But no, Foxy 9 says, no, this can work, and the coach and the teammates, they trusted him to do this.
Yeah, I
Eco
mean,
frag निकालो
they
Texter
play
भाई।
him 2 weeks in a row. He
Foxy
shows up big,
carried
week
them,
1,
bro.
and already he's had some
I
good
really thought we were
moments,
gonna win
but
this
let us
round.
once again shout out Global Esports. They brought this to 24 rounds, right? 13-11. They were
He
able to
played well.
challenge
This is-
DRX on Haven.
They were
And they
really
made it quite
shaky, I think.
interesting. At the end of the day, they just, you know, they ran into a guy that nobody really could stop.
No.
And can you really blame them for it? I don't think so. So, DRX
क्या
is
मार
still
रहा है
away
भाई
with the
ये।
win, but maybe feeling a little bit
हाय
shook
कुछ
at
चलो
the
obviously
way that
जीगा।
first map went.
Yeah, I think if you're a DRX fan right now, you probably have mixed emotions.
क्या
right?
है
'Cause
माई?
it's nice to
That's
see
the way I
DRX
don't
be able to
know.
pull some of these riskier moves, kind of have full faith on an explosive entry, but at the same
Foxy
time, you're like,
battle
okay,
jet क्या?
well, that did feel
Foxy unleashed
riskier.
भाई
But
क्या
the user
मारा
experience
है
was
भाई।
very clean. So, a bit of a new look for
That's
DRX.
okay,
Meanwhile,
baby.
like you pointed out, Global, the calls they made, Aaron's calls, his mid-rounding and his round-to-round memory of DRX's setups,
नहीं,
नहीं,
very,
वाला
very
round save
good.
नहीं
It's
करना
just
था,
execution
नहीं।
was missing.
वो
Not even
save
2%,
call
just
अच्छी थी
1%
क्योंकि
near the end there.
Yeah,
AJ
so many
के
rounds that
Ayushi
could have
जैसे
gone either
जीगा
way.
था
We
क्या?
saw, you know, the really
हाँ, वही
nice
वो अंदर
defuse at
जाके
the
मतलब
end.
ही
That
नहीं
was
था।
so
अंदर
close.
का round है।
And Yeah, what a first map to
Fix
start us
Zotac.
off in this
Problem
series,
क्या
but
था
I hope you
कि
guys join us
पांचों
in
के
a bit.
पांचों
We're going to
जिंदा
go
थे
to a
सामने
commercial
वाली
break.
साइड
Be
पे
right back with Split
तो
for map
सबको
2.
मारना और फिर डिफ्यूज करना उतना टाइम था ही नहीं उनके पास
लाइक करो, लाइक गाइस, लाइक टोको। ओए ये क्या कर रहा मैं?
हैजर्ड कब खेलेंगे सब?
ओ भाई ये क्या फ्लैश है? और वो पिस्टल राउंड उसने फ्लैश दिया, क्या फ्लैश था वो?
यार लगा सही में ओटी चला जाएगा ये।
और मुझे
फॉक्सी
पिस्टल
क्या
राउंड
ही
देखना
मारा
है
है।
यार।
भाई फॉक्सी को मारो बस
टैक्स को देख के
मुझे पिस्टल राउंड
अलग
देखना
ही
है यार।
इरिटेशन होती है उसके बाद लगता है इसको भी फॉक्सी
फ्लैश है? एक सेकंड, ये क्या ओमन का फ्लैश है? हाँ बे,
फॉक्सी सिग्मा प्लेयर
ये देखो, मैं देख रहा रोबो देख 4 बंदे फ्लैश थे, मैं सोच रहा हूँ कैसे फ्लैश है ये ओमन साइड में देख रहे हो गाइस, राइट साइड में ओमन इसका
कहाँ
फ्लैश है।
पे
पिस्टल
क्या
राउंड
देख
played
सबसे पहला
amazing
राउंड,
played
अच्छा
really freaking well bro
ये देखो यहाँ से ओमन फ्लैश
और
करेगा।
पार्टी का तो उतना था मैं वन वो सच्ची में लगा भाई अगर
ओपन
जी
माइक है तेरा
वो निकाल लेती ना
क्या मेरा?
उसमें लिखा था
लास्ट राउंड तो भी
ठीक है सब
उनका इको रहता
कॉल
है
आउट सुन उनका भी ये चल रहा है
이거 C에다 네가 그냥 본대 싸움 C 위주로 아 이거
स्टार्ट हो गया सेकंड में।
이거
नहीं
오케이
नहीं
그러면은
नहीं
너
अच्छा
성공이 포함 311 하고 내가 A 도어 부순 다음에 푸시 박아볼게 A를
Here, let's take
Maybe-
over here.
Maybe we push waterfall
Wait,
just
wait,
like that.
Here.
Oh, okay. Hide from the flash. Push waterfall, yeah.
Place the swarm.
और इनमें मेरा अच्छा गेम
A, heavy A.
헤비
Chill, chill.
바로 갈게.
Let's get.
바로 돌리는 중.
Swarm
Let's
grenade.
go. They control A. Okay. Cascaded. Wait, I can up drop. Keep flash through. I'm gonna up drop through. Yeah.
바로 돌리는 중.
Up drop through.
Watch
Go,
this.
go, go, go.
Here comes him.
Harbor, maybe. 내주고. 내주고.
헤비스 헤비스.
Fucking waterfall.
형 천천히 해봐 천천히 해봐 천천히 해봐.
Ready,
플랫
ready.
플랫.
Set that pump down.
형 오른쪽 저기 이렇게.
Ready, set.
네
Go now,
꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬 독서줄게. 형 빠져도 돼. 천천히 해.
간다 이제. 지뢰.
형 오른쪽 다 했다.
다시 가둬놓을게. 들어갈 준비. 나 포크 홀드 해줄게.
I'm on it. Let me go first.
Go ahead. Nice, good job, guys, good job.
소니. 나이스.
कॉल सुने
Kala's gonna take a mountain and climb against
Crazy
the
ना उनको इतना बोलते रहते हैं बेचारे
like unleashed bro beast
बट मेरे को समझ नहीं आया वहां पे
वो
smoke
बंदा
क्यों
नेक्स्ट
था?
लेवल
ओमन जो
बच
plant करके
करता
मारा।
आया है
हाँ?
कौन सी जो क्लिप में
ओ भाई रुक जा भाई,
क्या जैसे स्नाइपर
भाई सैड से मुझे वो आया था भाई कॉपीराइट पिछली बार। हटाओ भाई।
हाँ यार मैं भी म्यूट करना भूल जाती कल मेरे को भी आया कॉपी एपेक्स नेक्स्ट स्प्लिट
तो इस ऐड से मुझे कॉपीराइट आया था भाई।
Later and I'm so scared for G because last time G played bad on split bro.
And Quack here, we just finished game 1 DRX versus Global Esports, and my god, GE was fighting that. That was super exciting and not at all how we expected it to go, and it was really nail-biting moments time and time after again.
But it's exactly what we wanted to see. I was saying
Open
we
mic.
need to see Global start off strong. They have taken, 8 rounds off their opponents in the past when they get into that first map and whatnot, but this was an insane performance from them on DRX's map big. Haven has been bread and butter
So
for
close
the
match,
side of
bro.
DRX since
Exactly,
time
bro.
immemorial. Like, they have always been strong on this map. And for them to come out here
हाँ,
and
ऐसा
push them
है
the way that they
रात
have,
को। पांच
it's a
खेलते हैं, पर
fantastic
उसने
sign of
6
what is to
HP
come.
वाला
Hat
If their
वाला
prep
उसने
for
good
Split
map in
is
terms
as
of
strong
G.
as it was for
Okay,
DRX
that's
here
what I
on
was
this map
scared.
with Haven, then I'm so damn excited because they looked absolutely
Hi
incredible.
Saksham, how are you?
I love it. I mean, here comes a new challenger.
Apple
And
we got
GES
the
definitely did
automatic
start off strong. To your
subject.
point, Seth, they won both
Apple
pistol
we got
rounds straight off the bat. on the first one.
Pato ऐसे
They
stats
dashed
कब
right
होंगे
into
तुम्हारे?
DRX
30
up by A, and they
kills,
still won those fights. And moving
15
forward,
dead.
a lot of those rounds in the
Immortal
second
3
half
lobby.
was won by Texture just with his
Pato?
operator trying to challenge Foxy9, but when it comes down to it,
No, and DRX
Foxy9
was
still
just
showed us how
momentum.
ओ
strong
यार
he
ये
was.
ट्विच पे भी
30
प्रीमियम लेना
Castle
पड़ता है ऐड
already.
के लिए
30
क्या
bombs, Seth. This is
क्या
peak DRX.
ट्विच
अबे तो
पे
प्रीमियम
क्या
लेगा उसके बाद भी दिखता है तेरे को ऐड.
क्या सही में ट्विच में
हाँ.
I see to open my door log of mouse.
ट्विच प्रीमियम तो वो है ना ट्विच प्राइम शायद
Sensitivity
बोलते हैं
get
उसे.
ट्विच
reports.
प्राइम हाँ
हाँ उसमें भी है. तुझे
Thank
ऐड
you,
दिखती
Karan.
है.
College वाले जाने नहीं देते मान जानते.
प्राइम से लॉग इन करो ना नहीं है
अगर वो 11 वाला राउंड निकाले
नो
थे ना
ट्विच
तो
प्राइम नहीं दिखता
जीत जाती थी क्योंकि उनका नेक्स्ट वीक हो रहता फिर.
ट्विच प्राइम इंडिया में नहीं है शायद.
When will
यूज
you get
ब्रेव
it?
क्या
हाँ मैं भी सुनी
Brave
ब्रेव
is a
ब्राउजर
browser.
ब्रेव ब्राउजर यूज करने पे ऐड
वो
नहीं आता.
अरे हाँ because it has ad blocker already installed in.
सही में
हाँ. You don't have to
अपन
unset.
डाउनलोड
ब्रेव पे
करूँ क्या
खोलते हैं रुको.
ब्रेव ब्राउजर कैसा है
उड़ने लगा
Brave एकदम.
क्यों
Lion
ब्रेव
जैसा
इज अ
दिखता
फ्री
है.
एंड ओपन सोर्स वेब ब्राउजर डेवलप्ड बाय ब्रेव सॉफ्टवेयर एंड
धीरे धीरे
which
धीरे
automatically blocks some advertisement some not all
ट्विचर
कौन करे मैं तो उसी से देखता हूँ हाँ क्या
Yeah, and then of course FPX like
Brave
twice
doesn't
in a
work on
row.
Twitch only works on YouTube
But yeah,
oh,
this
ऐसा
was
है
a
क्या
very solid
block
effort from
origin,
GE, and I'm
मतलब?
just hoping that this carries over because if they're going to play like this, I'm absolutely in to see 3 maps of it because this was just great high-level play on both sides.
Definitely.
yeah.
Let's break down these plays actually. So GE, they had some really good reads
क्या होता है?
on
अगर रिपोर्ट से तो
DRX. So let's
हॉस्पिटल
put
में
up
डॉक्टर
a clip on this.
Yeah, so this is round 16, and
आज
Texture's
जब
going to
नींद
be
नहीं
forward.
होगी
Army
तो
gets
सब
in
बताओ.
just ahead of him, but Texture gets
हाँ
a read that
नहीं
somebody's going to be tucked
तो
to
मैं
the- they end up
कल
getting
रात
the
को
points, and
लोको
they
स्ट्रीम
draw
बंद
it.
की और मैं
Meanwhile,
सोने
back
गई.
outside, Bazzi
नहीं मतलब मैं
reinforcing,
सोची मैं सो
ends up
जाऊंगी
finding
फिर
that
मैं
position kill.
खाई बट द
Suddenly,
थिंग
in
इज
the blink
बिफोर
of an
लोको
eye,
आई स्लेप्ट फॉर लाइक 10
just
मिनट्स
stacks on his
और वो
lonesome,
10
runs
मिनट्स
out of
में
bullets, Bazzi pushes the smoke,
मेरे को आदत नहीं
manages to
लंबा
find
लंबा
the kill.
सोने का ना
So
इतना.
GE, we're getting
तो
a
10
good
मिनट
idea
से मेरा
of
नींद
where
पूरा
they're
हो
going to
गया
be
तो फिर
coming
मेरे को
from,
रात भर
not
नींद
getting
नहीं आया.
surprised by those tuck
पर
aways.
मैंने
They
रैंक
managed to
पुश
just
किया
come in,
तो
get
आई
the
एम बैक
kills,
टू
and it's just
असेंडेंट.
fast, clean, and
Hard to decide
consistent. There
that
were so many rounds here, especially early on
Brain's
when we
killing
saw
me.
GE.
Go to another
focus
doctor,
the
no
round,
then.
And then as they go into the anti-eco,
Thank you so
they're
much,
not losing
Simran Kitty.
weapons. They were really doing an
क्या
effective
करना है
job
तो
of
ऐड
shutting
ड्रॉप
down
करना.
DRX and
मैंने
making sure
अभी
that they
ब्रेक
weren't
पे
able
कर
to
लिया.
find value in those eco
अब ब्रेक
positions.
था.
And what I think made this game so exciting is that we had good reads on both sides. And there's one particular round that, Quack, I think you wanted to highlight, that this was pretty spectacular. We got a fake out, and it was well read by DRX.
But
then
at
it just
least
kept
I
going back and
slept.
forth.
Yeah, back and forth reads really well played by both sides because it starts off with that smoke. It encourages
I
DRX to
slept
push
for
fast
almost
plants
5
into
hours
B
today.
instead,
That's
and
fine.
they managed to back off,
Stop
wanting to play
playing
out
it.
their
Last
utility
time
for
we
most
switched.
plants.
Hi,
They
Pooja.
had a Thundersphere to work with.
I'm
But what I
next to that.
really liked
Shout.
was Monyet hiding
Go
inside
to
a garage.
another doctor.
Create a bit of presence just enough to pull
Right,
a
this is
couple
चल
of
रहा है
players.
तुम्हारा.
He found some frags, and then Thundersphere comes out,
अभी
managed to
सुनो
bring it
कल.
down back
Higher
to a
than
2-on-2, and
in
Buzz,
the color
being
is
the
the
kingmaker,
doctor is the
still
family doctor.
coming up with a big clutch, pulls out the shorty, back
How
to the
long are you
Phantom.
gonna wait, dude? When is
was
it gonna
able
be
to spray
available?
down Texture at the end.
अच्छा करने सुनने का
Yeah,
रात.
right as he was trying to break line of sight.
मैं
and
रात
get
को
himself
नींद नहीं
to
भाग
the
जाता
opposite
यार.
side of that wall
ये
and
तुम
be
लोग को
made.
वॉइस
पता ही
मीटर
इंसोम्निया हो रखा है.
But
क्या?
again,
क्या?
there's so many
Voice
rounds
meter?
like this where DRX did
वॉइस
walk
मीटर
away
यूज
with
कर रहा हूँ ना
clutches,
मैं
and that's not
नहीं,
what
मेरे
we're
को
used
तो
to
नहीं आता.
seeing, at least when it comes down to regional
तेरे
क्या
पास
करना है
है
maybe
बता
over at the international
उसको
phase and whatnot. I mean,
उसका
help.
को उसका माइक डिटेक्ट नहीं हो रहा वो कॉल उसने कॉल किया था.
और यूफो को पता यूफो को सब कुछ पता है उसका
अच्छा तो वो उसको बोला मैंने डिस्कॉर्ड आ जा. वो उसको बोल दे फिर तो यूफो को आता है करके. क्योंकि हम लोग तो यूजुअली एग्जाम्स को ही पकड़ते हैं. एग्जाम प्लीज सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम. एक्लियर्स कभी भी जिंदगी में पीसी के लिए कोई भी प्रॉब्लम होगा ना एग्जाम एग्जाम को
मेरे को
और
लोको का
हार्डवेयर
करना है रे. मेरा लोको सेटअप करना है. मेरे को बार बार ही
हाँ
यार चेंज
एग्जाम
करना है.
एग्जाम सीधा आंसर इज
फाटू को भी तो आता होगा लोको
क्या
का.
है बता तेरा वो लाइव जा मैं बताता हूँ तेरे को अभी ऐड अभी वो चल रहा है ना बता लाइव जा
रुको.
वो मैं दिखा सकता हूँ ऑन स्ट्रीम
क्या
तेरा ये जो
मैं
भी
दिखा
सेटअप
लो
कर
OBS को.
नहीं डिस्कॉर्ड लाइव जा मैं कह रहा हूँ बाबा.
हाँ वही तो जा रही हूँ मैं.
अरे एक और आया रुक ना हाँ अच्छा ठीक है, देखते
दिख रहा है क्या तुम्हें?
ठीक है, अभी बता
कल
क्या
ये
करना
किया
है
था
तुझे?
उन्होंने, ये प्लग इन डाला था, ठीक है? एक मिनट रुको।
किसने डाला था ये प्लगइन?
मेरे फ्रेंड्स ने, मैं उनसे बोली थी मेरे को हेल्प कर दो सेटअप करने में, तो उन्होंने ये प्लग इन डाला था, लेकिन इधर से स्टार्ट नहीं हो रहा है, तो फिर मेरे को यहाँ से जाके
ये
चेंज करना पड़ा था। यहाँ पे मुझे कस्टम करके लोगों का डालना पड़ा था, फिर मुझे बार
नहीं,
बार ही चेंज
कस्टम
करना।
नहीं, कस्टम नहीं। वहां पे सेटिंग में जाएगी, वो जो सर्वर यूआरएल रखा है ना, ये
हाँ
स्ट्रीम में, ये ऊपर यूट्यूब RTMPS लिखा हुआ है ना
हाँ
सर्विस
हाँ।
में, इसी में ड्रॉप डाउन नीचे, सबसे नीचे स्क्रॉल कर, वहां पे लोगों का अलग है, LOCO कैप्स में लिखा है बड़ा बड़ा।
नहीं, इसमें नहीं था, इसमें ट्विच वगैरह था, लोगों का नहीं था, फिर कस्टम गई थी।
है
सुनो मेरी बात ना, कल किया था हमने, तभी मैं बोल रही
अरे
हूँ,
तो
मेरे
भी
में
कुछ
नहीं,
अपडेट आया होगा।
मेरे में
अरे
नहीं था।
ग्लेयर्स
अपडेटेड नहीं होगा।
है।
फाटू मेरी।
एक सेकंड, ये तेरा तेरा कौन सा ओबीएस है? स्ट्रीमलैब ओबीएस है?
नहीं।
और नहीं, नॉर्मल ओबीएस है
हाँ,
इसमें भाई।
नहीं था ना फाटू। तब भी
सुन वहां पे
सुनो
जा,
मेरी बात,
उधर
सुनो
जा,
बात तो ये,
कैंसिल कर।
मेरी बात
अरे तो
सुनो तुम, एक
अपडेट
बारी
किया
बात
ना।
तो सुन लो भाई फाटू मेरी। बात एक ही है, मैंने कस्टम किया, उसके बाद मैंने यहाँ पे स्ट्रीम की डाला, ठीक है? तो मैंने वैसे चालू किया, बट एक यहाँ पे रहता है ना कि देखो जैसे अभी ये यूट्यूब का है, बट मैं यहाँ से स्टार्ट करूंगी तो लोगो स्टार्ट हो जाएगा, तो मुझे बार बार स्ट्रीम की नहीं चेंज करना पड़ेगा, यहाँ पे लोगो का रहेगा, यहाँ पे यूट्यूब का। बट मेरा वो हो नहीं पा रहा, आई डोंट नो व्हाई ये स्टार्ट नहीं हो पा रहा लोगों का।
नहीं नहीं नहीं, वो नहीं, हम सारे यहीं से करते हैं नीचे से।
इधर से ही करते हो?
हाँ, इधर
बार
से ही
बार ही
करते हैं
चेंज
हम
करते
सारे।
रहते हो?
हाँ हाँ, क्या करना होता है, तभी तो बोल रहा हूँ, सेटिंग में जाएगी, सेटिंग
वो
में जा।
सेव्ड होगा ना तुम्हारा वहाँ पे,
हाँ, स्ट्रीम में जा।
इसीलिए।
तू कस्टम क्यों कर रही है? तेरे को कस्टम में सर्वर की डालना होता है, स्ट्रीम की डालना होता है, वो सब
हाँ,
नहीं, यहाँ
लोगों का
सर्विस में डालो।
ऑप्शन नहीं था ना।
है, बहुत नीचे है, सबसे नीचे है ड्रॉप डाउन
अरे
में।
बाबा, मैं बोल रही हूँ जब नहीं
नहीं तो
था।
कैंसिल कर, कैंसिल कर इसको, कैंसिल कर, वहाँ हेल्प पे जा, हेल्प पे जा एक बारी, हेल्प पे ये नीचे देखो, चेक फॉर अपडेट्स। हाँ देख लो एक बारी, नो अपडेट्स आर करेंटली। हाँ तो अपडेटेड है तेरा, कैसे नहीं है भाई? एक
नहीं
सेकंड
आ
रुक
रहा
जा।
था कल।
29.0.264 बिट, रुक जा।
वही है।
29 पॉइंट वही है भाई, वही है, मैं बता रहा हूँ तेरे को।
अरे बट नहीं आ रहा था ना, मैं तुम्हें भी तो बता रही हूँ।
अरे नेक्स्ट टाइम चेक करना, नहीं तो फिर
हाँ
वैसा है
चेक
कि।
करियो, मैं दिखाऊं? ये देख,
नहीं
दिखाओ।
नहीं, तेरा नहीं देखना हमको।
सेटिंग स्ट्रीम, ओ शिट यार, वो अभी वो है, ग्रेड आउट है।
हाँ, अभी तो ये चालू है ना यूट्यूब का।
हाँ स्ट्रीम चालू है, हाँ।
नहीं आ
अभी
रहा
भी
था, मैं
दिखेगा
तुम्हें
ना।
कल बोल रही हूँ, कल मैं वही देख रही थी, बट लोगों का ऑप्शन नहीं आ रहा था, तो कस्टम करके फिर सब कुछ मेरे को डालना पड़ा, तब जाके हुआ। वही तो मैं
चल
बोल
ठीक है,
रही हूँ।
नहीं नहीं, एक बार ही देख लियो, चेक करियो, वरना ऐसे ही करते हैं हम मैनुअली करते बार बार।
क्योंकि यहाँ ये मैंने जो, जब मैं पहले वो करती थी ना लोको, तब मैं ऐसे प्लगइन से करती थी, तो क्या यहाँ से डायरेक्ट लोको स्टार्ट हो जाता था और यहाँ से यूट्यूब स्टार्ट होता है। बट अभी पता नहीं क्यों नहीं हो रहा था, तो कल मेरे को फिर मैनुअली यहाँ पे जाके पहले कस्टम करना पड़ा, फिर की
प्लगइन
यूआरएल
श्लगइन नहीं
डालना
यूज
पड़ा।
करता, हम नहीं यूज करते प्लगइन श्लगइन, हम सीधे
तो हर बारी तुम की
स्ट्रीम की
एंटर
चेंज
करते हो
करते
क्या?
हैं। हाँ हाँ
बिफोर एवरी स्ट्रीम की एंटर करते हो?
हाँ हाँ,
तो
अबे
पहले पहले
की
तुम
चेंज
यूट्यूब का
करनी
स्ट्रीम
होती है।
एंड करते हो, फिर तुम थोड़ी देर बाद लोको स्टार्ट करते हो क्या?
हाँ हाँ हाँ, नहीं नहीं, एकदम से स्टार्ट कर देता हूँ, सेटिंग में जाता हूँ, की चेंज करता हूँ बस, और क्या काम है, स्टार्ट ही तो करना है बस।
हाँ, बट उसके लिए पहले यूट्यूब का तो स्ट्रीम रोकना पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि ये तो अभी ग्रेड आउट रहता है वरना।
हाँ तो वही वही करता हूँ, रोकता हूँ। ना ना ना, बंद कर दे लाइव। ना 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 ना।
हाय शावेज, हाय कुशाग्र, हाउ आर यू? है क्या?
स्प्लिट है सेकंड मैप।
नाइस है। हाँ, स्प्लिट है।
ए देखो भाई, इजी
ओ
वाइब G13 आउट लिख रही है, हेटर साला।
भाई लास्ट टाइम स्प्लिट बहुत गंदा खेली थी जी, नो कैप, मैं आई वांटेड देम टू विन हेवन, क्योंकि जी का स्प्लिट थोड़ा शेकी है।
कितना शेकी है?
भाई कल अगर, परसों सॉरी, परसों अगर वीएलटी वर्सेस गॉडेल सेकंड मैप के बदले थर्ड मैप स्प्लिट जाता ना, तो तुम्हें वीएलटी का कुछ और ही रूप देखने को मिलता।
आज
वो मैं अभी
देखें।
लीक नहीं कर सकता,
पिंग्स पता नहीं इधर
क्योंकि वो
आने
अभी
दे क्या फाटू
लाइनअप
के डिस्कॉर्ड पे, उनकी चैट पे जाकर लिख दो ना कि
खेले नहीं
इधर
यार
आ
वो,
जाए
इसलिए।
फाटू की डिस्कॉर्ड पे।
मतलब अभी तक एक भी बार स्प्लिट नहीं खेले
नहीं।
नए लाइनअप पे?
नहीं मतलब जो
हाँ।
स्प्लिट पे लाइनअप बना के बैठे हैं, वो नहीं खेले अभी तक,
ओ,
इसलिए।
वो हो गया गाइस, मैं
वरना मजा
करती
आता
हूँ
तुम्हें
रुको।
वो स्प्लिट देख के।
कौन सी हीरो के साथ
अरे
लाइनअप है?
एजेंट एजेंट
well.
Foxy Rays,
हीरो के साथ लाइन
क्या?
है? कौन सी हीरो के
Extra
साथ
Rays,
लाइन है?
कोई तो नहीं बता
Sage,
सकता।
Viper, Astra.
अच्छा वो
ये
भी
तो
सही है।
भाई ये VCT वाला लाइनअप है सिम जी का, जो बहुत ही गंदा खेले थे
ये सेम है ना दोनों का?
सेम ही है।
नहीं।
फिर सेंटिनल नहीं लिया इन्होंने एक।
क्या जी ने?
हाँ लाइक केजेस साइफर नहीं है
हाँ बे
उन पे भी नहीं है,
उनके भी
पर
तो नहीं
ठीक
है।
है
सेज है सेज
उन पे भी नहीं है।
दोनों कोई नहीं एक सेज है ना सेज इज डिसेंट
डबल
बहुत
कंट्रोलर
गंदा
खेलता
हारे
है।
थे लास्ट डबल कंट्रोल लास्ट टाइम भी सेम ही तो लाइनअप था फाटू, तुम्हें याद नहीं है VCT पे बहुत ही गंदा हारे थे जी।
किसके अगेंस्ट था?
याद नहीं है मेरे को बट मुझे याद है सिंगल डिजिट में हारे थे ये लोग, कुछ 3-4 राउंड जीते थे बस।
क्या
कब की
पता
बात
अभी
है
ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस करके आए हो।
कब की बात है?
अरे VCT अभी जो रिसेंटली हुआ था जब रॉसी खेला था, रॉसी सेज खेला था, वो सेज
ब्राजील
लेके ऑफ
वाली?
कर रहा था। हाँ
अच्छा ब्राजील वाली ना, तो कुछ हाँ तो
क्या
दे
ना
वुड हैव
मुझसे
लर्नड ना कि अच्छा ये मिस्टेक
आपका
हुआ
दिल
है
जीती
ये
का
हाँ
लाइनअप
हाँ
है।
हाँ।
में
कीड़ी क्या हाल है, मैं ठीक हूँ जीत, आप कैसे हो? हम बोल
रॉसी
रहे
खेल रहा था
थे
ना
कि
उसमें
दोस्तों
शायद।
पति खाने में गिर गए
हाँ
थे
हाँ
जी।
था ना वो
हाँ
रॉसी
रॉसी
था
बोल तो रही
सेज।
हूँ, रॉसी सेज था, वो ऑफ कर रहा था लेकिन हुआ नहीं उससे सेज के साथ।
हाँ वाइटैलिटी के अगेंस्ट था। यस
वाइटैलिटी इसी हिसाब बोलो। हाँ
ये अभी भी
थोड़ा और लीक्स मिल जाता तो छतरपुर में क्या हो रहा है। हाँ घर का एड्रेस भी दे देता हूँ सारे प्लेयरों का।
दे रहा है तू?
सोवा थॉपिंग कर रहा था, सेज था रॉसी।
ब्रो 15th से प्लेऑफ्स में
सोवा तो ये
ओपन
मैप
है,
पे बहुत
सब
ही
कोई भी
बेकार
आ
है ब्रो।
सकता है लेकिन अभी नहीं, अभी प्राइवेट है।
अबे अपन भी बनाते क्या
मैं
टीम
कुछ
का?
खाने को लेके आते, मेरे को बहुत भूख।
चलो मेरी
हाँ
ऑलरेडी टीम है।
अबे
अपन
तू उस टीम
बनाते
में नहीं है पर
कौन सी
which I
टीम है?
believe is
जो
fourth
टीम
हुआ
तू
था
बना रही है
एसेंट पे।
उसमें।
अबे आमिर हम स्प्लिट की बात करें तो मैं एसेंट की बात कर रहे भाई।
पागल है क्या? जॉर्ड गैंग
थोड़ा
की
सा
बात
वर्कआउट
कर
कर
रहे हो
लेती
भाई।
तो नहीं करना मेरे को,
Could be a
नहीं
very
करना। मैं
different
मोटी होंगी, क्या प्रॉब्लम हो रही है?
मैंने सुना
नहीं
था
करना
शायद
मेरे
मेन
को।
मेंबर
setting up
मेन
on
मेंबर।
फुल
defense
स्क्रीन
for
दिखेगा
अच्छा,
उसी पे
alongside
ये
इस-
कोच
Stacks.
बन रहा है?
तो ये किस पे देख रही हूँ मैं?
Sky.
एक्सक्यूज मी।
वैलोरेंट।
Okay, so Global Esports, they're hanging back from A main. They know that there's most likely a check coming out. Good read from that. They
Attacker
want to
कौन
see if
है?
anyone entry into A, but otherwise they'll have
जी
to wait.
जी
Oh,
जी
the delayed
अपने
guiding
वाले
light though on the
अटैकर।
minimap.
थैंक्स।
Boxy outside the
भाई
smoke.
लोग
It's
टायर्ड
immediately
थी,
taken down. Mako with the
फिर मैं 2
double
दिन
head
से ढंग से
tap.
नहीं सोई हूँ।
Comes
और
through
भाई
right
माको
away,
लास्ट
I should
गेम
say, as,
गंदा
he's
खेला तो
waiting
अभी
for
ये
this
गेम
one as
सारा
well, and
निकालने
he's
वाला
gonna
है
pick
वो
up a third.
बड़ास।
Mako alone.
बोलते बोलते
Taken off
फट
for
जाएगी।
map
तो
one.
तुम्हारा क्या जा रहा है? तुम्हारा क्या जा रहा है? हाँ
That's Mako returning to his true form. Primed up for an ace here with the
अबे
spike right next to him.
पहली बार जी पिस्टल राउंड हार रही है।
That's fine.
Buzz gonna give him a chance to pick up the ace.
Yeah, that's what it is, you know? Buzz,
ये किसका मैप
he
था?
knows the
मतलब
value of an
selection?
ace.
Just get him low and
ये
then, you
उछल
know,
उछल के क्या जा रहे हैं?
Mako can do the rest.
नहीं
Batsy knows that Mako's gonna want this ace. Do they hear each other?
Spots him, and no ace. Botsy gonna pick up two. And oh,
Okay,
that's a
wait.
third.
Hold on.
Okay.
This is
पर
This
लो
is
है
great.
वो आर भी
very much
पूरा
so.
फुल
Obviously,
एचपी है।
Batsy is very low. 23
ओह
health. RB has a frenzy, so RB.
राइट देख ब्रो, राइट देख ले ब्रो, राइट देख ले ब्रो, राइट देख ले ब्रो,
Where's the world?
भाई
ब्रो
HP
राइट
नहीं
देख
है
ले
उसके
ब्रो,
पास, ऊपर से
ब्रो राइट देख ले ब्रो, प्लीज प्लीज बाजी ब्रो, बाजी ब्रो, पीछे देख लो, पीछे देख लो बाजी,
Try to
बाजी।
find the kill before he gets the plant.
He's
Okay.
looking around that A site, but RB has read that he's in fact on A, and now hears it.
Spike planted.
Going to be able to make his way in eventually.
Yeah, so RB puts up the star in heaven to pretend that he's coming from defender spawn. Now Batsy, I think he caught sound of it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the timing. Botsy just barely going to miss him. As RB misses him moving into the back there as well.
पहले होता तो मार देता हूँ।
I can tap this.
This is a huge advantage for RB because he has the frenzy.
He's going to hold on to it. He's like, come into my smoke. I dare you. As with the
Oh,
frenzy.
no.
But the flash is good.
He knows that. He knows that the half is done. He's seen it. Batsy just holding strong.
And just waiting for the tap. Botsy, one
Time.
tap. No!
No!
RB.
8 HP bro!
Wow.
He will with the half defuse.
Oh,
Make it
Harold.
happen. A very close pistol
तो चैट
round.
पे
That
तरस आ
didn't
रहा
quite
है।
have to be that
तुमको
way.
तुमको क्या प्रॉब्लम हो रही है भाई?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely did not have to go that way. Of course, we
तुम
were
लोग
thinking
अपना
about
देखो,
Buzz
तुम लोगों को
trying to
वर्कआउट
get
करना,
over the
तुम
ace,
लोगों
and
को हो
surely
रहा है
that
तो
wasn't the intention. But Batsy
मेरे को फालतू का नहीं बोला
plays
करो।
it in a way where he can always isolate these 1v1s.
भाई right click ही मारा है
He brings
इसने
it down
पूरे
to the
game।
very last member in RB, but RB plays that so smart, right? He puts up the dissipate over at Heaven just to fake that out, and then he puts up the smoke knowing that he can stick the half. He has the frenzy, he has the advantage to respond with a low health Fotsy. A great clutch coming out from RB.
And a very important one as well. You got to get started here early on the
आपकी स्ट्रीम के लिए भी
side, wanna
ब्रेव
get
यूज
as
कर
many
सकते
rounds
हैं
as
क्योंकि फिर
possible.
आपके स्ट्रीम पे भी एड्स नहीं
And,
आएगी
just coming within a big lead essentially into that.
अभी खाना लेने जा रहे हैं तुम लोगों ने मूड खराब कर दिया मेरा
Global Esports once again in round 2, looking to push very plainly in onto the A site. Not really going to happen.
Yeah, but they're trying to just sell a fake here on an eco. A worthy attempt, but they will get spotted. So just taking the orb. I do like this, right? Take the orb at the very least, because you know it's free now. You pushed him away. Take whatever advantage you can in a round where theoretically you are meant to take that loss.
This is being held down on A at the same time. Buzz is up in Heaven, immediately gets his head taken off. And all of a sudden, well, they're not going to push in just yet. Just taking it very slow. Still Stacks is on the site.
They do have enough time to play with this, right? And see if anyone still rotates over through mid, which is why they planted Texture as the raise there. He'll eventually come in as backup once the spike goes down, if it can go down at all, of course. It's still a tough battle here with the weaponry
And they
don't have.
Hey, up through Heaven, down into the ropes. They're going to look to go up to, actually top of B, actually, as Foxy is here. A couple of satchels. As, there's a lot of people. As nice little turn around the corner, but he is going to be swarmed. As now RB already taken damage earlier.
RB trying to play for time.
Okay, that's going to be the one. He is in the smoke here, and headshot from the top.
Nice.
Esports making the second round very interesting.
And Texture has a Spectre as well.
And he's going to line it up and takes out 2! And the Thrifty in round 2. Global Esports are not given any time to DRX.
This, listen, everyone on Global Esports played that very well, but what an incredible call coming in from Aaron, right? You realize that you actually haven't lost any members on A main. You continue to pressure information. Then you know that it was just RB who gets scratched up in B. You take the ult orb and then you pretend that you backed out. Plant Texture in mid. It gives you another chance to rotate. He's playing the map so well here on the attacking side of split.
That's kind of insane to be able to pull that one out. Fossey with the first round and making it close, and now the rest of the team able to follow up. And a very nice call from Aaron, as you did mention, as Stacks trying to peek around the corner, not really going to get much. As they're all on ecos here.
Yeah, he's not able to even get any shots actually landed up. So while Global, they get spotted, they don't mind that at all, because they do have the better firepower. They also have the Seekers. Now, ideally, they don't want to use that. They're probably going to try to save that to use it against the Viper's Pit when it does come out. And in theory, they have the firepower this round. So
you don't need to cross, guys.
Yeah, wall blocking off the ropes, as in they go into A. Texture leading the way. As Flash, Ronsky just spamming back there. They know that Buzz is there. Buzz does pick up one. But that might be the only one. Stacks on the backside of the site. Will pick up another, but that is going to be the only couple that they do get. Plans here for Global Esports as well.
Yeah, we gotta remember, right?
I didn't know that.
Actually get the Thrifty on round 2, or of course the
Eco
on round 2. So they're actually okay, even losing a couple of those weapons here coming in to round 4. They didn't have to use the Seekers. Now, props to Buzz, throwing out those flash drives on that elbow position to disrupt the blast pass. I think that's the idea, but it just wasn't enough. And now with their full by zero, they lose this. Split starts to really run out of their hands.
Yeah. Would not be a good sign either for the side of DRX, as they're going to set up here once again. RB on the Astra on B. It's going to be fighting this time. And let's see what the strategy this time from Global Esports will be. They do have the one Spectre. Aaron has a lot of money, a lot of credits. Just holding on to those.
Yeah, just trying to balance out the team economy so they can buy for each other and always even out another couple full buys here for Global Esports. Now they've confirmed members in vents. They're drawing out a lot of RB's utility early here.
And they're just gonna hound him in the backside there.
Nice.
RB gonna get shot down through the wall. Mako trying to spray in, but the Sage Wall keeps him mostly protected. As here are the Seekers, and now they are just owning their way onto the site. They take all of B.
And they're gonna push out as well, man. Yet such good position, because you don't want to get trapped back into B main. They actually have DRX surrounded, and they're the ones who planted the spike.
What an important round here for Global Esports. They have totally dominated them. Buzz is going to catch. Aaron just trying to hold down mid. But still 2v4, not a lot of time. They're just going to look to save these guns.
Yeah, and just one thing we saw there on that kill on Aaron. Aaron was actually doing squats to try to dodge if he just swings with it pinged, right? So if he just swings, he's trying to dodge the headshot so he can respond back with the Spectre. Of course, Buzz will still get the kill, but that's just the small things that show you awareness to turn rounds around when most needed. So we're seeing what's going on in the brain of Aaron right now. But overall, a great execute. I love the way that Aaron's really baiting out all this utility. DRX is often very good about some of the utility for the right moments, but Aaron's baiting it out and actually baits out the smoke spam. And then as soon as Army lets go of the trigger, they push as a group and just spam the wall. They're not looking for a fair duel here.
It's a very nice set play. It's one we've seen before, but you put up the siege wall, you spam behind the box, and if anyone's there, you get the kill. The other guy from the top here is going to have a little bit of a rough time if you have enough utility to cover your backs, and that they did. They won all the duels as well, even on the backside of B, unable to get that kill.
So Global Esports, they can actually use the Cosmic Divide from Monyet here, and they should still be set up for a Viper's Pit as well as the res coming in from Ronsky in the coming round. So ult economy-wise, I mean, you don't expect DRX to double down on their ultimates on this kind of half-buy round because of the saved rifles. So Global, I think you might as well just take the rounds where you can. Obviously, I mean, if you open up you don't need it. But I am curious. Their positioning tells me that they might just all in on this with the Cosmic Divide. Oh, just the smokes, okay.
Just the smokes for now, as they are going to make it onto the site. As okay, Mako from the top is going to pick up one. Foxy with a double kill from the top with the Sheriff. And now, making things a bit interesting. Buzz has got a weapon, but Foxy swings out of the smoke. Picks up that kill. Now it's all up to Stacks.
He's making the 1v1s. He knows where both of them are. He's trying to isolate the angles.
Ooh, gonna miss that shot on Abatsi, who does swing out after he moves away. So now 4 in a row for Global Esports after they take that second round. Rippy. And that's going to be already the first timeout from Termi.
I can't tell you how excited I am to see Global Esports forcing these timeouts out of Termi. Yes, DRX is playing Foxy 9. Yes, they're not showing their entire hand, but Global Esports is also playing so well. And it's just refreshing to see DRX feel the need to take a break, slow down the NNT, and really talk about what they need to do in an early stage of a tournament.
The second week here, and already DRX are being challenged. As I don't even know what he would say during this timeout. I mean, especially not even just this round, but the round before it, where they were on similar economy, equal economy, and DRX kind of just got smacked down on the B site with a very clean entry from Global Esports. That's the kind of thing that really gains a ton of momentum for a team. And I think that's part of the reason why Termi calls this timeout relatively early.
Yeah, I think one of the things that you have to consider, and we've seen other teams try this on the defensive side, ever since the map changes happened, the A side attack has actually been much smoother, right? They changed a lot of the angles that the attackers can take to not only push towards ramp, but actually through heaven as well. So sometimes what teams will do is actually now start pushing out of B main instead of A main, which is kind of the go-to on the defensive side. I'd love to see DRX take advantage of that. You have the 2 flashes. I know it doesn't feel good to invest too much early on, but Global Esports has been baiting out your intel utility.
करंट दिखा रहा है ना ऊपर देखो स्प्लिट है उसके बाजू में जी का अरे
अंधा है क्या रोबो अबे अंधा है क्या साले
So far at least DRX took a little bit of time to get used to what was going on Haven even, and perhaps they're just trying to gather as much information and go from there and take it relatively slow. As we do see a bunch of members from GES just waiting around this A main.
And we just saw Foxy use a guiding light in mid as well, even though he doesn't get a full tap. Hold on!
Stacks around the corner, but the flick from Ronsky, you saw it, and immediate risk comes in with the smoke from the Viper. So now Buzz is trying to spray and deny that, but Global Esports currently in control of this round as well.
And we just saw Bati use his Trailblazer in mid to check if anyone is still in B heaven. So they have information because Foxy 9 had to shoot that down. that they're still keeping members on B. It's not a full rotate over. Global Esports knows there's at least one on A Heaven, so they commit to this site. They know they have them outnumbered here.
Yep, in they go. As, well, they go in and then they go out. They're looking to come up here into ramps and make a play up in Heaven. As you can see, nobody here on the side of DRX as the rotation will come in.
Oh, but Monyet's already poised to fight from B main as well. They know they don't have much time, but this actually comes down to Monyet. If he can push in at the right time to get this pinch.
Oh, the showstopper, he gets 2 on the push and denies it for now as a 3rd kill comes in. And RB's right with him. That is going to be a full cleanup from DRX as they put an end to the domination of Global Esports.
You stacked up those ultimates for a reason, and you use them to bring a round back from DRX. Great decision from Foxy9, understanding once again that this is now a time battle for Global Esports. Oh, and just perfect shot as well. And RB winning the fight against Monyet helps, you know, Foxy9 clean up Aaron, right? Because otherwise he's going to have this distraction from behind him. Aaron might still be able to walk in and get the plant, but RB holds strong and B main.
Such an important turnaround from the side of DRX, keeping things somewhat close. As a little bit of action here in mid. Some shots through the smoke, a bunch of utility being used here.
So one thing we've noticed from Global Esports is that they will actually use their main info, well actually really their only info, in the form of Sky in mid for the longest time, and then they'll plant like Monyet, so they always have a chance to rotate off of A if they need to. Now, DRX, so far their answer to that is Foxy9 holding strong with the Raze utility over by Mail, but Global Esports, we're clearly seeing some adjustments here where they're trying to fish a little bit more utility out of DRX's B side. I'm curious to see how DRX adjusts to that in the coming rounds.
Saw the one ping as tower now currently being cleared out. And the smoke from the Astra as now the entry from main is coming in, but the Raptors being cleared out. Aaron picks up that second one onto Foxy. Mock on the backside, gets one, immediately cleaned up. Moxie on top. And now Aaron is low on health, but it's all up to Buzz to go 1v3 with a spike plant.
Oh, really good timing on the flash, but he's not able to get the kill. I mean, Global Esports aware of the potential angles that DRX is going to come back from it. First of all, let's just say it like it is. All 5 members of Global Esports are on point with their aim today, right? We saw some great flicks and reactions from Ronsky. We just saw that one from Quincy as well in that round. And we had some great moments from the other players on Haven.
Are you eating something?
No, it's pretty clear that everybody's pretty much on point. Like, yeah, you can say Texture has started off slow, but we know what he can do. I'm sure he's going to shore that up in no time. And that'll be scary if he begins to do that, because then everybody will really
I don't know, अगर
be firing on all cylinders here from the side of
तीन
Global
राउंड
Esports.
रोबो 3
As
से
now a little
3
push out
राउंड
here
ना
from
लगातार
DRX,
यही निकाले हैं
as they have some sheriffs, but
Mid
oh,
से
it's
है
going to be one. As the Guardian gets in, the sheriff kill for Stacks as they're just winning this down on firepower, able to poke out of A and get the win.
Okay, but now they know that Aaron has to stay here to not give away those weapons for free. So you know that at most, it's going to be 2 people here on this B site. Yeah, RB can hold here with the Bulldog. Oh no!
Stacks another Guardian kill as they are just trying to poke their heads out, and Stacks is taking them off.
What's crazy hold on, let's hold that thought because the round's not quite over just yet.
Oh, but now maybe it is. Foxy able to shut down that as Monet is in with the shorty. And now he's got a gun, but not quite enough. RB gonna clean that up. DRX have been able to hold on to it. They do a little cheer for themselves as well as they pick up the Thrifty in round 8.
Yeah, and listen, Thrifties don't come too often for DRX. They're usually on the receiving end when they go to international tournaments, so great to see them bring this back. What I was going to mention is Global Esports was potentially prepared for this push out of A main. It's just Buzz being a moment quicker here, and Stacks with their kills to shut that attack down. Now, Global Esports, yes, we talk about how Split is historically the defender side of map. Recently, with the map changes, a lot of the teams are actually doing quite well on attack. So, I think Global wants, you know, a couple more rounds here to feel safe.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a very nice start, but they'd love to have more. As Texter out here, showstopper in tow, just in case gets shot from behind as In they go. This site is
Momentum under
clear.
DRX.
Yeah, I mean, that spike just gets dropped at the entrance. The null command along with the gravity well. If it was only one or the other, you would still have your hands full of your DRX. But not only do you slow down the showstopper, but then the null command to make sure you take it out of that Raze's hands. And Texture is just caught without a plan there to adjust.
Yeah, pretty rough. This time around, DRX, it seems like they have read these entries quite well. And they're like, nope, we're not going to let you do this again. And they're able to shut it down pretty easily.
Yeah, again, I like that adjustment because we were mentioning how Global, they keep just waiting for the 0 points binding lights over on A main. It's not doing you much good. So do you press a little bit more aggressively on the opposing side, or are you just better prepared for it? They understand that if there's ever going to be a fast strike from Global, it's always been on this B site. So let's make sure we defend that with the showstopper from Texture, and they hold off quite perfectly.
Yeah, just going to wait this one out. Is Global Esports not going to be pushing in through here? Gives you a lot of time to consider your next option for the attack. Feels kind of rough that just the round before you got kind of dominated by guys like a Sheriff and a Guardian out in maybe we don't want to go that way.
Yeah, I actually would love to see Global just do a off the bat fast rush into A, right? That's the one thing they haven't quite done. They've been fishing for info on ramp and mid. They've done a couple fast pushes into B main, but they haven't done a full commit onto A just yet. And doing that would be a nice change of pace, and it would challenge DRX to say, do you have your retakes ready? Because A site is not an easy site to flood early on. It's not an easy site to stack off the get-go. Now, I don't think you do it in this coming round because they're not going to have full buys, I don't think, if I remember the economy correctly. We've got Global Esports fans right behind the DRX fans trying to sneak in their own
also a
here.
Binbone fan.
The green fans looks like Shadows over in the NBA, so if you ever find a picture of him, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. But yeah, my question is I think this coming round, I would be a little miffed, not quite disappointed, but a little miffed if Global actually does an A rush here on this half buy, because then I think it's like you're just throwing it away. It's so easy to expect that if you're DRX. I would love them to see them try something else in this coming round, and then once if it does go to 5-5, try to get to the 7-5 by doing a hard fast push onto A in the next round. Okay, so they're not committing to a rush here. They are going to buy up though. They're going to buy up whatever they can with just a Spectre in hand from Monyet.
He doesn't have much at this point in time, but Spectre in hand, and they might look to play it a little bit slower, as they are going to use some utility already into mid, as has been the case for most of these rounds.
Okay, so
all right. Well, Foxy again, when the going gets rough, he's beginning to turn it up once again.
DRX momentum build
as they are looking to rotate through. Now making it 5v3 favor of DRX.
Yeah, and what a strong read from DRX. They actually plant Foxy 9 on A, expecting there to be a power play on that side of the map. Now Mako's bought enough time for Foxy to return onto B.
Ooh, dink. That's a lot of damage. Into Ronsky has 10 as, that's going to do it. One grenade is enough.
Most probably.
Well,
I don't know if
they are stuck up here.
Momentum pick up
There's no way out. Really. Oh no. Oh no.
Didn't expect him to jump right on top of him, my guess, as Monyet is all alone. And Arby's just going to wait for some help. Mako coming on over. No need to rush this.
Yeah, I mean, they can wait for stacks to come in through heaven as well.
Yeah.
Listen, Monyet's a great player, but this seems nigh impossible for him to pull off.
Well, just 4 1v1s in a row, but does lose the first one, so we're not going to get there, as DRX will tie it up 5-5, going on a nice streak of their own 3 rounds in a row.
All right, you've still saved up a couple of ultimates if you're Global Esports. Is this the time? You saw DRX make this adjustment, right? They shifted their players on the A site. Foxy 9 actually over there to swing off of the intel, because in the past they've only been fishing for it. But Global, I don't think you get shaken up by that. Yeah, I would love to see a commit to A site. Now, you will have to still wait for the 0 point.
They're going in as Texture
can't quite land it for the duel. Oh no, Buzz!
There's the one, but Mako immediately there, a little bit faster than Texture expected. Is going to swing out and that one up.
I mean, you have Seekers. I think you use it to push out from Heaven here. Otherwise, you're stuck for so long. Oh,
Mako just hanging on the rope. He's going to take down that one. Spike at least will be retrieved.
अरे नहीं उसने डॉग ने स्पॉट नहीं किया ना किसी को तो
trusted the
अबे तो
Trailblazer a
obvious सी
little
बात है ना
too
उनको
much.
पता है एक बंदा वेंट्स में नीचे
I mean,
जाएगा
credit to
ऊपर
Mako,
आएगा
right? Just hiding right under on that rope to hide himself from any of that utility. Stack still knows that Global Esports is hanging around. And let's note, RB, he's pushed into garage on B, so they know that these guys have. Wow.
Yeah, Mako.
दोनों ही 1 HP 10 HP.
भाई परफेक्ट स्पैम कैसे मार सकता है?
So far,
बाजी को देख कितना और भाई दोनों को लो कर दिया.
Still a very high number as he is holding down Heaven. He is backed off for now.
Yeah, I was mentioning, you know, one of the last times that DRX played this comp on Split was last year in March, and it was actually up against Texture. That's how I was looking this up. Because they played against Texture when he was over on Dom 1 Gaming. Of course, they've changed their name as well. And that time, Mako put up 25 kills, 9 deaths, and 9 assists. He popped off in that one, and he's
10 HP 1 HP
Boston Haven was just a bit of a hiccup.
But he इसको heal क्यों नहीं कर रहा? बाजी इसको heal तो कर सकता है.
They're going to hang out in the sewer. They have 1 health and 10 health.
That's my favorite place to hang out. On my days off. Just go
yeah, you got some extra time. Just go hang out in the sewer. Yeah. Especially when you're only on 1 health.
Yeah, there you go.
This does happen if you're working a lot. DRX finally going to take the lead for the first time since they won the pistol round.
Yeah, very true. They struggled a bit, but the timeout comes in clutch for DRX. Meanwhile, it hasn't really converted for Global Esports. They're just trying to keep calm, right? They know that it's still a bit of an uphill battle. It is split. I mean, both sides, I think, really want this last round.
Defender side map है, but ये निकालना पड़ेगा.
Their default fish for utility, but look at the changes from DRX, right? They're not using all their utility right away to combat this. In fact, they're actually putting Foxy9, the operator, to push out of garage.
Wow.
And that's how they're getting information. This is the change they wanted to see.
Yeah, it's working out well for them. They got RB hanging out here in tower. Has lots of smoke, so much utility just to push in through mid. They haven't made a decision on what side they want to go. Looks like A, a couple of other members hanging out towards main.
Yeah, and now DRX knows for a fact that this has to be A because there's no movement near Foxy9 over by the B side. Look at this setup, crossfires, and then watching Heaven from Mako. Global Esports, you better have crisp aim here.
Well, here come the Seekers, gonna get them some space if nothing else. As they know they're down there in the ropes, holding down Heaven are Mako and his teammate as in they go, running out of bullets, so is Mako, and they push on through. Texture gonna get that entry in Heaven.
Great timing from Texture to read that he's running out of bullets near the end.
30 seconds left.
They've cut off any extra backup. They just have to clear the site, but 25 seconds left.
Down they go, Buzz, trying to hold on to this. Stax is here as well, and he is alone. That's 2 in a row, but gets taken out. But Aaron has now hits on the site. It is the last round after all. They're going to put this spike down. They are up 3-2 at the moment.
Oh, and Ronsky gets a great read. Foxy9, he did switch to a Phantom, and he does have the showstopper. So if he actually gets 1 kill, he has a good chance. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, I was going to say he can clear the win, but
yeah. There you go. 6-6 at the half. Using a lot of their ultimates there at the end. Might as well.
Yeah, I mean, you need it to, right? You need to catch up. I mean, DRX had a good adjustment with the operator in Foxy's hands, but it's actually going to be the 2 members from mid, right? Texture, and I think it might have been Ronsky, who climb up. They just wait for DRX to continue to spam, and then right as you realize they're going to have to back off, push in a good timing attack.
Really fantastic stuff. I mean, I don't care if GE go down 2-0 in this map, or in this series, I should say. They have put on one hell of a show. As hello from Singapore. I love Bazi, that says.
Cheering for Stax. We've got a lot of fans here today. Come in with, you know, whether it's their friends, their partners, their family, but cheering for different teams.
DRX
on
momentum
opposite
पे DRX ले
ends
जाएगी.
of the stage here.
कितना
Which,
मैच हो गया?
listen,
एक
there's
मैच
no
हो
problem
गया.
with that. They're
ये
all
हार गए.
very deserving of the love and support because, especially, you look at this match, right? I mean, Haven was a banger, and we're continuing with 6-6 here in the first half of split.
Yeah, it's funny, you know, on Mondays here at VCT Pacific, we do have just the one best of three, and it kind of ends up being the show match, right? Like the big one of the week, because we only have the one as... This is another fan.
Yeah, a fan of one of the commentators on the Korean side,
I
Inho, who's
decided to
actually
become
been
music
going so
producer.
I believe over 20 years now. He's esports history itself here in Korea. Across multiple titles and of course now with Valor. But I gotta say, that fan who had that sign just now, I think he's going with the off because his eye contact was good. He wasn't blinking for the longest.
The minute DRX goes a little aggro, G starts panicking. I don't know why.
Looking into those eyes for only 5 seconds, so...
Oh shit.
हैं?
अब तो लग जाएगा.
उसकी टैटू देखी पूरे हाथ पे थी. फुल आर्म. तू कब कर रहा है? तू कुछ लेने वाला था ना?
बच्चों के तो प्रेशर में हो. कौन बच्चा?
टैटू वाला, आर्म वाला कुछ तो. क्या हुआ उसका? Six. Let's go. Defense में अभी सेज का दर्द
कह नहीं सकते यार.
सही में. थोड़ा DRX एग्रो हो रही है. जी पूरा शेक हो जा रही है ऐसे. पैनिक की हो जा रही है.
Hold on to B side, right? He's in a position where he's just going to block the plant if DRX chooses to come there. With the Sage Wall, which he did purchase with half armor, that's usually the go-to. And then they're going to hang back. It looks like, as long as they don't give up Heaven on A side, they do have an idea of how they want to retake that.
Well, Maka's just going to hop on through up the ramps. He's already in behind them on ropes as the rest of the team is here in mid.
Left mid, huh?
This was very intentionally given up by GPay. So DRX, yeah, you see them stalling because they're like, okay, why is this all so free, right?
Very important.
Was free.
If DRX wins
going on here.
DRX winning the match.
Hanging back for a retake on A, so you gotta imagine that there's some way to recover A Heaven, and then you gotta imagine then who's stationed on B side because the Viper toxic screen is set up for a retake here on A.
Yeah. Aaron waiting all the way in the back on A, and the screens just
pieces across the
very slow.
Academics pass
Looks to be pushed through Heaven.
Focus here is actually going to come down to RB. GE should give the plant here. They shouldn't overextend. They should give the plant. But RB, when does he move and which path does he take? He's waiting to see if he hears any audio cues. He doesn't. So when does he start to fall into vent?
That was a lot of guys just pushing on through into Heaven, as now that will totally be given over to the side of Global Esports.
Well, RB's going to be met with a Sage Wall when he tries to support from Heaven.
Buzz has a very nice angle. Ronski able to trade that one back. Stacks decayed at the moment. As they'll have to push through this Viper wall, as from behind they are getting in there, as Monyet defending this for now as they try to retake this one. He's got smoke, he's got nearly half defused, but the Suck comes in.
Yeah, they heard Stacks earlier. They now know where RB is. What a
hold on! I think it's gonna go off.
Nice,
Foxy gonna get that kill up in there, and Global Esports.
Nice retake, yeah. Nice retake.
8 seconds left. Very nicely handled on the retake.
Yeah, no, what a great retake, and one of the big important factors there was Aaron backing off the elbow immediately, right? Once they decide, okay, let's just hang back on A Heaven as well, they back off all the way to screens and say, as long as we can file back into Heaven, that's when we'll be fine.
Irritating it to fight against.
Chance over here.
Very difficult even against a
I love
friendly.
that GE has their staff. We saw it at Sao Paulo as well. Always trying to hype up the crowd and the players themselves. Now with DRX on
Meet, how are you?
again, it's going to be, this time we see the aggressive Sage Wall to buy time on A main.
Short guy.
Well, Monyet hanging in here.
Nice.
He's going to pick up 2, make it 3. As they're just fish in a barrel for him. Not much they can do about that.
If you've ever wondered why DRX doesn't like this map, that is exactly why they don't like this map. They just don't want to have to play against all these shotguns.
Nice.
There you go. Monyet picks up the 4K, and it's flawless. After the pistol round, Global Esports in a very nice position here on the vendor side.
Okay, you've got your buys. And now, importantly, you noted that they bought? Shotguns, right? You saw the judge coming out. You saw Bucky as well. We didn't hear it though, but you know it was very close quarters buys from GE. So DRX, they've got to use your utility early to inch forward. They cannot take
हाँ eco frag ऐसा ज़्यादा वो बड़ी कर रहा है कहाँ से बुलाऊँ मैं उनको
अभी कहाँ खेल रहे हैं शॉटगन लेके
Let's see how it goes. They got
कोई
3
VC
guys
बैठे तो
stacked
जाके
here on
बुलाती
the
पर
side. They
कहाँ
have 2
बैठे
in mid and towards vents.
Oh no.
As Trailblazer pushing on through. Here comes Global Esports trying to get aggressive, but Mako pulls down the angle. He picks up 2, but Tit's taken out.
Nice
Picks up 2.
भाई ये मैप बहुत irritating है judges के
DRX
लिए
will continue to hate this map for now as Monyet picks up a Phantom and takes him down for his 3rd.
Monyet, you monster!
इनका bonus round है ये
I mean,
oh,
well,
it was
okay.
on the other side.
Yeah, RB's just gonna clear that out, but
push नहीं करना था ना
listen, Mako holds so strong on A main, and yet Global, you saw the commitment they had to fight for A main. They say Monyet can hold mid with the judge. He can hold on to tail. That's all we need. If we can push out of A main, recover a couple weapons, right? If we hard commit and recover weapons, we can actually fight for this round. And in fact, now they're poised to try to take the win 2v1.
अच्छा lead भी हो जाएगा
Let's see how this is going to go. I think Global Esports can just chill over towards the vents, wait and see if RB is going to plant.
30
seconds
seconds.
मेरे को टीम करनी होती
Okay, so RB does have 3 stars, but he doesn't have much time to set them up because he's going to want to stick with the plant as well. He just sets it up right close to him for a safe plant. Now, we do have 2 guiding lights from Batsy. It's going to come down to how much can he provide support for Aaron to open up these angles here. RB's trying to make them think that he's in one of these smokes.
Yeah, when in fact he's just got the lineup here from main.
Right, yeah, they saw this plant position. Now they expect this. He's trying to draw out the gravity well, and RB doesn't bite.
Ooh, not gonna happen. Okay, the spray, 41 health.
Low है
RB just barely
निकाल
hold on
सकता है
to
low
that.
है
He's going to get the gravity well in as he has been in this position before. Let's see if he can line it up. 6 health. Seems familiar.
Oh no, Aaron.
There it is.
No.
That shot from RB for the 3rd
ये
kill.
कैसे आ रहे हैं
And a
क्या round
massive
हार
clutch to
दिए
give DRX a chance on this map.
Aaron
इन्होंने
just
street में कहा तो
cannot
numbers
land 6 damage today against DRX. What a traumatic round for him. Coming back again. This time he knew. You can tell that he got the call about the Hulk because he just tries to spray down after the fake. But RB's peaks were so good.
They were just insane, and we're going to see
कैसे आ
here
रहे
once
पता नहीं
again. The first kill
इन्होंने
is
push
rough.
किया
I think he gets it. But then this one.
इससे जो दोनों साथ push कर लेते तो वो मर ही जाता
See Termy there, he's like, oh god. Yeah. Thankfully he's able to get that one. I mean, that was the bonus round, right? So DRX really desperately needed that one, and yes, they only do hold on to 1 gun, but at least they take the round down for their sake.
Yeah, just one other thing we noticed in that previous round as RB gets the final kill is he realizes that Aaron's on the Bulldog, and he hears the triple burst, so he peeks out in that timing, which is impressive. Now, Vronsky, I think Mako should have known that it was a double stack there because he heard the guiding light as well, but Vronsky still gets the kill.
Foxy
यार
to
नहीं
defense, and DRX actually open up mid with this play. It's now quick on through B Tower. They're going to try to make their way onto the site. The rotation is swift, but Buzz is right there with the headshot. And this has been shut down pretty nicely from DRX. Vronsky looking to fast push just a bit, misses the shot onto RB.
Right, just trying to eliminate RB's position for the time.
Right, Dick.
Okay, able to spot Buzz, a little bit slow on the shot, but still able to land it.
No charges left.
There's not a lot of angles for him to come on through as Aaron now finally going to be able to follow up.
Yeah, the positions are tough, right? You've got both angles. You're going to see the Cosmic Divide here, but Aaron actually picks off the kill in time, so it is a 2v2.
Yeah, just like that, Baronsky through the Divide, and Stax is able to take down both. As on 10 health, he gets the job done, ties things up for DRX. Yeah, just you can see DRX, the Cosmic Divide usage there, maybe just trying to really
Texturat बहुत बेकार खेल रहा है
a spot back in this game.
उसको जेट नहीं दिया ना, रेजी खेल रहा है.
I mean, Vronsky actually gets the first kill here
Last
as well.
match भी वो इतना अच्छा नहीं खेला.
They get a little greedy. I mean, they had some good rounds where they're able to cut off the initial entry from DRX or even when they were on the attacker side. But right there, you let Foxy9 pass, but you gotta imagine that there's more members trying to commit to that 1 kill. Seems a bit of a greedy move.
Nice little flash and entry as Foxy9 able to pick that one up. Pretty strong push into B main with 3 members of DRX.
बाजी अलग है खेल में खेल रहे हाँ बहुत डर के खेल रहे लोग बहुत ज़्यादा कोई ऐसे पैनिक की खेल रहे लोग वही तो मैं बोल रही फर्स्ट मैच से दिख रहा है वो फर्स्ट मैच से
either die to the spike or try to fight as 4. But it seems like Global, they're starting to panic just a tad bit, right? They're not able to keep the lead that they had in the early parts of the first half. We're starting to see kind of these solo plays where they're trying to just peek out for their own duels. And DRX is actually now grouping as a group, 3, 4, maybe sometimes even 5 members to cover each other's backs.
Yeah, it's very important.
निकालो जी ये मैच 2-0 तो नहीं हारने का रे.
It was a very close match. They were able to get a bunch of rounds towards the end and make things very even down to the wire, down 13 to 11. So, yes, it is an eco. See what they can do.
शॉटगन खेलो चीकी खेलो पर निकालो.
And Global Esports will awkwardly have to push.
लग रहा है कोई लॉबी
Try to make something happen.
Yeah,
but I don't know why they're panicking so much.
They were so far away anyway. You gotta hope that
Matty,
they're
how are
gonna
you?
die to the spike here. That's their hope. Yeah, they're just gonna stick right by here and then inch forward at the end. Meanwhile, on DRX's side, you know, some of them have okay econ, but no reason to hard push for these kills, right? I mean, yeah, Mako could get his Viper's Pit, but is that risk potentially giving over these free upgrades? Probably not.
You could check Foxy's spot. He can actually catch them trying to rotate into the spike.
Oh no.
But he's kind of got an awkward angle. Ronski's going to take down that kill.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay though, Foxy. He's going to get the showstopper anyway. And now Aaron's just going to run away with the free upgrade.
Yeah. It's very nice for him. Just able to hold on to that one weapon as we do go into now a very even round in terms of economy.
Yeah, gotta note, right? The showstopper was completed in the previous round by Foxy9, the Null Command and the Seekers as well. You know, once DRX, now DRX rarely will go for a blind 5-man rush, but once they fish for some information, and, you know, potentially once that siege wall gets popped and then dropped, DRX group, and they can set up for the showstopper.
Well, we saw what he was able to do the last time around. As this time, Mako not going to be caught off guard by this.
Okay, so Ronski takes a huge risk to get to the other side of the wall, but it is going to provide very useful, right? It means that DRX, they expect him to be on top of the wall, but they didn't get the kill. They didn't get sight lines, so they have to back off. And now this is a main in full control for Global Esports. Texture getting a showstopper to combat Foxy's.
It's a very important timing to pick it up, and now he's going to push out. He's got the Boombot sent out, but Mako's holding this down.
Okay, but Global now pushed out even further, so they know that everyone has to be stuck in mid. But Global, if they're going to go, they have to be able to catch up to Mako, because otherwise they're going to get caught from behind. They have to understand that their backs are now open. They actually don't have control of A main anymore.
Madian's able to get the one in mid, though, as showstopper mid. And oh, man, the shorty from that range is able to take down Foxy, as his showstopper did pretty much nothing.
Well, okay, well now the push out from Ronski and Texture proving very valuable.
RB's got a nice angle. He's going to pick up 2, and Stax gets one elsewhere. Immediately makes this 2v2 as Stax hanging on the ropes. Looking to bait out a bunch of shots, but okay, they're actually going to jump in behind him. Stax is going to get shortied from underneath as Monet is on 4.
10 seconds
and now it's up to RB again. He's got 8 seconds.
He's got a plan.
Yeah, just got to plan it. There it is. He's got enough time as long as he doesn't get delayed as they are running on in. As trying to spray on through, they don't quite land the shots. As he is pretty low, though.
They know where he is.
Oh, and down he goes. Mania with the ace here in round 18. And Aaron's going to be able to pick up this defense, a massive turning point here in favor of Global Esports.
Props to Monyet for holding mid for so long, because I was getting concerned with Ronski and Texture pushing out without actually further info on A main, but Monyet just sprays down with all the weapons he has through the smoke. And I like this choice here too, right? Just double down and say, listen, we know where RB is. Let's make this a 2v1 in both directions, right? Let's not get caught in 2 different 1v1s. Let's just commit to trying to catch stacks. Monyet gets 2 shorty kills. That's now tied 9-9. They still have crucial ultimates on the side of Global.
It's denied by the wall. And it's not going didn't feel too good about that, but Mako did pick up the kill. As Foxy, I guess he was distracting.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was an idea of if the Sage Wall doesn't come, we'll do a fast push, but if it does, you know, let's just spray down it afterwards. I think this was a very intentional setup from DRX, and they're actually able to take advantage of it by getting the kill onto Ronski.
Alright, we see Guiding Light in through mid, and Monyet's trying to hold it down again, but they take him out early. Very important for DRX's push through mid, as now in tower, they should be able to take out B site for themselves.
Yeah, during that whole fight in mid, we heard Texture pop a showstopper to try to catch Mako. He actually doesn't get the job done. So he knows
I missed an ace.
all the way to attack response. They are on their back foot, right? I mean,
saw the
ace from Buzz as well if DRX wants to really secure this round, which surely they do. Looking at their slowly starting to spread thin.
Last time they were in this position, they got that Cosmic Divide down. They took the
round
really
last round
comfortably, but
I like this from GE. Once again, they say, you know what? Split is meant to be defender-sided. We cannot all full buy next round, so let's save once again. We saw this decision made from Haven, and Achilles talked about it once more. Apparently a timeout's going to come up, it looks like, but Achilles pointing out at the desk again, the fact that while it feels bad, that was the right choice, the 5-man save. This time as well, right? Keep these rifles.
South Korea.
I think you still have that Cosmic Divide on Manya as well. Come back strong onto the next round and keep the momentum going.
They did this last time with the save into timeout, into lots of discussion about how they're going to handle it from here. I think that their defending side has been decent, but a couple of clutches from RB, a couple of very close rounds that go the way of DRX, and pretty comfortable spot here with that last round win.
Something just caught my eye. It's either Stack Stop Swearing or Stop Trash Talking Stacks. One or the other, but I think it's the first one, because I think Stack sometimes gets a little excited on stage. We don't always catch it in the replays, but a lot of the fans have said that they hear it when they're in the stadium. Now, importantly, a change I think worth making is, okay, Monyet, while he's great in mid, DRX is starting to figure this out. Right? Do you either plant someone else there? Maybe the Sage. I know the Sage in mid feels bad because we've seen it done time and time again. Or do you actually just empty it? Right? Just say, go back to the pistol round. Say, let's just make sure we don't give up a tower. And just stick with it. Okay, Monyet's going to stick near mid, but he's not going to commit to it, and they're actually going to do a hard stack on B main. Global Esports, their intention here is to push out.
Let's see if it works out, because we got 2-3 members of DRX hanging around there as well.
Oh, they empty mid as well.
They did this before with the Guiding Light into Foxy P. See if it works out as, okay, it's going to take the Satchel on over and... is put down.
That is the way to complete this, though, right? Because the whole intention was if we don't get contact, we can get the Seekers for free. They get it, and now they know, okay, DRX is just waiting for us as well. So, no reason to rotate anybody. You've still got the Seekers. I mean, I think, Batsy, you save that until the 30-second mark, and then you use it to double-check. He does have an extra Guiding Light here. I think you use something here at the 1-minute mark just to
as the blind comes out, but Foxy gets 2 anyway!
Foxy dodges the flash instantly!
And Foxy now trying to hold down in the corridor, sprays him down as Buzz, even with the ult up, Satch is finally going to shut him down, making this a 2v2. It's going to give time, though, for Global Esports to rotate on over to B.
Yeah, Buzz comes back a lot. So they can res that KO. Now, Batsy,
I think it's one of those bad matches, you know, where you just get unlucky. Let's go, Moni, let's go get this round. Let's... Bhai! Bhai, ye banda kya khel raha hai?
They just line up. Oh boy, Global Esports able to tie it up at 10 now.
Yeah, we forgot to talk about that.
Bhai 26-12 पे वो. I think ये Texel का bad match चल रहा है, मतलब unlucky हो रहा है वो बहुत, ऐसा लग रहा है. वो blind में उसको मारा रे.
Clean
ऐसे
back.
और में मारनी
Green tap.
Tap.
3 shots
Tap.
पे
दो गोली
Tap.
Looks around, he's like, there, you
Tap.
see that?
Tap. Tap.
17 और 18 नहीं यार ना
भाई अभी
Oh,
flow
man.
में है.
Wow.
फिटनेस नहीं बचला
कौन ये
Just
मारेगा
making
भाई?
things more interesting for us.
Absolutely.
We were
मुझे
tied
ना
up at 10
कहाँ
on
तक जा रहे थे
Haven, we're
काके?
tied up at 10 on Split.
Oh my god भाई ये तो boys वाला सीन हो गया
They push out this time.
but Foxy को मारना
Not
पड़ेगा
only do they
Foxy
take
या
out Buzz,
Steve
which is uh-oh.
Mako though, he
भाई
lines up too.
एक एक करके जाते
Gonna keep
किल
things
देने
close.
हाँ मुझे नहीं
Jeep is
मुझे
able
भी
to
मारो
push
मुझे भी
in
मारो.
from Heaven down into the vents.
Well, Aaron now committing to
अभी ये
holding the
Heaven का
site
control
on his
पूरा दे दिया
own,
इसको.
which is very risky.
It's gonna wait.
Yeah,
Heaven
Aaron
मार
just
ले
wants
दो तो मार ले
just
दो
one kill even.
It's like RB knows he's
भाई
there,
क्या
he's
हग
in
रहे हैं
the
ये
firefight.
लोग सिर्फ
This is
मोनिया ही
looking
मार
pretty
रहा है क्या पूरी
strong
टीम
now
में
on the take for DRX. So we have seen
पहला
all
पिक
these
मिला फिर भी
defenders
हार गए राउंड
in this position to
भाई ये
save.
सेव करेंगे हाँ
And
भाई
I think this
ये
is
टेक्सचर बस
one of the
सेव ही
more
कर रहा है
obvious
पता है
spots.
एक राउंड
is
खेल एक राउंड
2 to
मरता है
4
एक
and
राउंड सेव
even
करता है
hit.
एक राउंड मरता है एक
उसने ये भी
Okay, well,
भाई माँ को लास्ट में
here the
इतना
pick,
गंदा
you for
खेला है
sure save,
लेकिन
right?
ये
You
मैच
say,
इतना
okay, you
सेक्सी
know what,
खेल रहा है
we at least baited out that extra ultimate. That's fine. Texture's down to 0 creds.
इसके बाद
Saber's
देनी
down
नहीं है
350. We cannot get full buys once again in the next round. Global Esports. Again, they tried this 4-man push over at Lockwood as well.
भाई जी क्या कर रहे हो पहला पिक मिल गया पीछे फॉल बैक कर लो क्यों एक एक करके जब पता है क्वेंट से दूसरा बंदा क्यों जा रहा है उसके एंगल में ही जा रहा है वो एंगल होल्ड ही करेगा ऑब्वियसली
And so there was no way to check if someone had gotten into A tower. So a bit of a flaw there. Hopefully that's something we see them brush up on if they choose to continue to bring out that play in future splits.
ऐसे कुछ भी फाटो से बेटर
You'd imagine that would be
Obviously.
pretty important
वो
as
तो
the
बोलने
last
की बात ही
4 rounds.
नहीं यार फाटो एक्चुअली 8-17 पे नहीं
Fresh हो
करता
गया।
And DRX once again are in the lead. Even
भाई मोनिया को देखो यार 27-12 से ज्यादा क्या ही कैरी करे वो कंट्रोलर होके भाई
Global Esports trying to figure out how they want to do their buys. I think they're just going to save
Impact
everything
value
for
low.
the next round, even if it means giving up match point. I mean, you know, maybe you have Batsy at least buy. Yeah, Frenzy, I was about to say. Can just hold the close quarters.
टेक्सचर को
hold the angle
कॉन्फिडेंस
on
लाना
A, make
पड़ेगा
sure they don't
एग्रो
go
जाना
in for
पड़ेगा
near
मारना
misses.
पड़ेगा
At DRX, they've only got Mako in that same
बहुत
position
डर
as
के
was
खेल रहे हैं
a
लोग
couple
बहुत
rounds ago.
पैनिक की
As the push will actually
ये
go
लोग
into
अगर
range.
प्रेशर नहीं
Now,
क्रिएट
once the
करेंगे
zero
डीआरएक्स
noise
करेगा
hit,
डीआरएक्स
BB has
मोमेंटम
to push
पूरा
out. They
मोमेंटम
have to
बेस्ड
push
हुआ
out, and they need to somehow fight against RB and keep control of Garage. Meanwhile, on the A side, I mean, you gotta choose.
It's
Do you go
not
back
it's
to
not
A
even
tower to
about the
fight that,
kills
or
it's
do you try to
the
fish
sort
out
of
for
impact
Mako?
that he's
You do have
giving to
res
the
on
team and
Ronski,
it's
so
not
Texture
much
can-
वो impact नहीं दे रहा है
Mako's lining it up. He gets the
Good
one,
trade.
spots Texture, so that's a lot of info going to DRX on this push on A.
Yeah, Texture is all alone, though. He's just trying to buy time. He does get out to elbow, and backup is on its way in the form of Batsy.
Yeah, they're trying to essentially sprint into this one. Batsy gets into screens as Texture
Dodges that?
behind. He's taking a lot of damage, but gets
Nice.
the one. He's playing through the smoke so well, he knows
Nice.
that one is in there as well.
Nice.
But Stacks gets the trade.
पहले अगर ये खेल रहा था टेक्सचर
As
ऐसे
Seekers come out. And the plan is coming
इको
in
राउंड
today.
में
Yeah, they
जब
know
अपने
where he
टीममेट्स
is.
के पास बाय नहीं है
Seekers, Aaron trying to jump down on it.
Well, yeah, just trying to run in. He's got a frenzy and a dream, essentially.
तो पहले खेल लेता ना तो
Was
नहीं
to
होता
let
ना
him
इको
know what is up at the end of
Forgot
that
about
one.
it.
As
Take
now
my
Global
vote.
Esports, a final buy, a final chance
अरे
to tie
ये
things up.
टेक्सचर आएगा ना इंडिया में घुसने
You
मत देना
have
तो
all these ultimates, and I know that they've been waiting to use these for retakes.
भाई देख रहे हो
I mean,
10
you know,
के
the
10
Cosmic
बंदे
Divide
फैंटम
better
खेल रहे
use
हैं
as a
एक भी
retake
वैंडल
tool,
नहीं है
but there is a question, do
map
you use
छोटी
the
है ना?
pit? It looks like he might be poised to
के
use it in
10
mid
बंदे।
just to shut
सब
that
phantom
down.
ही खेलते हैं इस
Vanyet's going to watch his back and vents. They showed this at lock-in as
तो
well. So it comes down to Texture. What can he do on main? Ronsky is there with the res if Texture gets taken out.
As they're going to break the wall. Decide where to go from there. It looks like hanging out in sewers
Alright.
again. See, we'll have to pick up that spike and maybe just go for
not
the
even
again.
timing or anything
But
they're
Once
working
the
on
racing
their
पहली बार
like
अल्ट मारी क्या
aim
हमारे
before run का पूरा
So
नहीं देखा मैं।
the most
हम
important
ना
thing
पैनिक कर रहे हैं
लग
इनको
रहा
देख के
है।
पैनिक कर जा रहे हैं ये
with
लोग
his
Defense
timings
में
on
तो
his
पहली
stroke
बार
is and the
दिखा
guiding light. He's jiggle peeking right in between, but every 20-second increment, he should use one of these abilities. There's a Trailblazer. It comes out. Does he get a spot? He does. The vision should have hit.
Yeah.
So they know
गेम
Aaron
खत्म
is
था वही
starting to
तो
try to
यार
provide support there.
Phantom.
This one feels pretty
बहुत बीटी
obvious.
होता है जब
but
फैंटल से
as
हेडशॉट
I
लगता है
said, that
124
DRX
140
are gonna
सबसे
try
ज्यादा
to
बीटी
mix it
तब
up
होता
in
है
a
तब ऐसा
way.
सोचते हैं भाई क्या वैंडल होती तो
Yeah, I
मर
mean, I
जाता
think once you go down to 45,
I
yeah,
know.
use the Seekers. See if they're still in front of B main or not. Now, Buzz is
सब
trying
लोगों
to
ने
come here
decide किया
just to
क्या?
take these out.
इसे
Okay,
body
this
shame
is trying to
करेंगे आज
sell the idea that DRX is still in front of B,
Yeah.
which means Global, they cannot commit to a rotate.
Yeah, and Botsy actually rotates over to B. There's two of them on B right now.
30
Jack.
seconds left.
And that's not essentially where you want to be. As Buzz is really trying to sell this grenades, everything being thrown into the smoke. As in he goes, dies someone yet, but the push is on A.
Yeah, but Texture has a read on this
Nice.
as well. And Brodsky.
Oh, but Mako trying to clutch it, picks up 2.
10 seconds left.
Okay, well, they do clear the site, but it is a 3v2. Now, it's Global. I know they might want to save this Cosmic Divide, but it is match point.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, you gotta use it.
मर्द अपने पसंदीदा औरत को
Talk
वोटिंग
screen as well. Mako on the backside. He's got some help from RB. There's the Cosmic Divide.
Oh, this is great for Monyet because it's setting it up for screens, but Monyet can scout across the other side of the wall.
Stacks waiting behind. Monyet gets the 1 and no kill. Botsy able to get the 1 and 3 health as he can hold this now. RB does not have a chance to make his way in. Okay.
Yeah, there's the gravity well.
Nice one.
Yeah, down he goes.
भाई
Monyet
वो
from
मोने
the
बेचारा
top.
कितना ट्राई कर रहा है कितना
Global
अच्छा खेल रहा है
Esports, they've got a chance here. 1 round away from tying it up.
If they win the split, I mean, all eyes on Monyet.
क्या
Right?
बोला
Not only
तुम्हें
does he
आमिर?
single-handedly win rounds in mid, but that
वाला
Cosmic
तो silver
Divide
band
set
है
up to make it look like they're all going to try to funnel into screens, and then he watches for anyone waiting on his side of the Cosmic Divide
इसमें
for
इतना
Heaven,
क्लोज रेंज से
able to
इंटेंस
pick off
फाइट
that
होता है ना
kill,
उसमें फैंटम बेटर
and
रहता
then
है
he's actually able to finish
20
off
20
the
से
round
फैंटम
as
बहुत
well.
मुश्किल रहता है
मार रहे हर राउंड 3-3 मार रहे हो
Well, it all comes down to this as the GE tiers have returned.
I mean, this is the time. This is the time to shout it out, right? Let's go to map 3. I think everyone would love to see that. I mean, maybe not DRX fans, but it would be exciting at the very least.
Sure. I mean, this has been really back and forth and fun Valorant, regardless of who you're a fan of. So, seeing more of it would be benefit to everyone, I think, as here comes DRX in
इस बंदे को मारो भाई
Okay, Global has made a good change.
तब मैं
Action
टिकरा
मारी
कैसे
बस और कुछ नहीं
DRX
जाता.
get up 2 vents from mid.
What?
They're actually going to hunt him down with the
Oh,
same
nice.
They're gonna
Nice.
get in.
Nice, Fox
Great
को मार दिया
shit from Global to make sure the second line of attack from DRX cannot provide support. The Rays down now.
भाई मेन प्लेयर डाउन हो गया उसका माको अभी भी लेकिन माको भी अच्छा खेल रहा है लेकिन फिर भी
Ronsky, don't overpeak. You have revive, brother.
And this is a lot to
बस
ask.
प्लेयर्स
You
को
got
चोमो
3
ना
people
बोलो उसने
or
बस बोला
2
कि
now as
सेकंड
you
6 से
see Bossy
रिकॉर्डिंग
is
भारत
rotating
तुम
over to B.
एसिल करो भाई
Yeah, Aaron's just holding an off angle. He just wants to get info and hold on to ramps, right? Mid is being watched by Monyet. They say if they go into A, that's fine. Give them the plant. Now, the big question is RB's all the way over.
Aaron भाई
What? I guess Aaron didn't see him, and Mako's just able to line that up, but Rez comes in.
Okay, snake bite. Well, at the very least, Global on their side, they hold control. They hold control of A tower.
Good spray, Buzz takes a lot. Stacks trades 1 for 1, which is good for Global here.
Nice.
Backside, yeah, Aaron's just gonna able.
They know Mako's here. The only one they don't know about is RB.
Yeah.
RB guy.
Who is also hanging over. Diffuse comes in. Mako gets the kill. Uh-oh. This is getting more interesting.
Half
as
isn't done yet.
Through the smoke, they have to go. And there it is. Couple kills. One to Ronsky, one to Texture. Diffuse comes in, and we will be going to overtime.
Oh my gosh! Global Esports taking DRX to I don't think that was on anyone's bingo card for VCT Pacific 2023.
Well, they almost did in the first map, and now on map 2, they finally make it happen. Both teams getting 6 rounds on either side, so what can you say? Very evenly matched are these two teams. Global Esports have risen to the task, and they are certainly going blow for blow with one of the best teams here. If they could overtake them and force a map 3, that would be huge for this squad.
And the true winner of this map is the AR director in the studio for letting us show off the overtime scoreboard in AR.
Yeah.
I do like it, right? Instead of just trying to keep track of the entire score, we'll do that for you guys, but we just want to know who's on match point, right? Who's getting close to the 2 wins that you're going to need. to win out map 2. Global Esports
मैं OT नहीं देख सकता chat.
to map 3 on Pearl.
ओए यार 2 लाइक कर दो
DRX,
यार
I mean,
जाने से पहले.
yeah, it is round
तो क्या करूं
robin.
यार,
As long
मेरे
as you win
लोगों
the
का
match,
event
it's okay. But it's not gonna feel
और
great.
मेरा
in
लोगों का
DRX's
इवेंट है यार
position.
अभी जस्ट अभी.
Yeah, you were so close.
क्या इवेंट है
Dropped 2 in
तुम्हारा
a
अभी?
row.
शांति
You
से
say.
कैसे?
Try to forget that happened and essentially just play the smaller best of series that we have here in these last bunch of rounds.
Now, my big question is Global Esports, they had a good streak in the beginning on their attack.
Let's
And
do
then once
निकालो ये
DRX
match.
adjusted with the timeout is when they couldn't
दो
get
round,
out
दो
the
round.
round wins. So do they have some other wild cards prepared on this first couple of overtimes when they're on the attacking side to try to get their lead? Because I think their defense, they're starting to figure out DRX's pacing here and their defaults.
कितने लोग रोस्टर गाली दे रहे थे नाम पे चिढ़ाते हो उनको जाकर बोलो जरा तब.
Let's see how it's
भाई
going
तू
to go
इधर
after
चैट में कोई दे रहा है ना हमें उनको हम कहाँ से जाके बोले अब हम सबके घर से जाके नहीं बोल सकते ना पर तुम्हें उनके जैसे क्यों बनना है.
But they are going to have to speed this up because they have no information on whether DRX pushes out of A main or not.
Yeah.
गाली दे के कुछ.
As they will look to push on through just a bit. It's utility use here.
Hi Michael, how are you?
Grenade comes out and they say, well, it's gonna slow us down just a bit.
Congrats on
They
immortal.
did draw out a lot of utility. This is just
Epic
going to be a full
round,
commit
bro.
onto B.
Yeah, Foxy, he's here. He hears them all as well.
Oh
Lines
my
it up.
God.
Perfect timing
Spike down.
on the peak. 1v4
Yeah.
as on the back of the site here is RB as well. Texture is in. A lot of members of Global are in onto the site, but RB and Foxy are able to hold it down and leave only Monyet.
मोनिया कर सकता है उस वही खेल रहा था
करेगा
लेकिन
तो सिर्फ मोनिया करेगा और
हाँ और तो कोई नहीं कर सकता इनकी टीम में.
Different off angles to keep Global Esports at bay. It comes down to Monyet. He's
अच्छा
done some
इग्नोर हो गया.
heroics
सॉरी
so
डिस्टर्ब
far
मैं
in this
देखी
map, but
टाइम तो है
not
इसके पास.
too much time on his side.
It's gonna run on over. I think that's the sound cue they needed as a lot of spray coming through the smoke. Monyet
भाई
in a really rough
बहुत
spot.
मुश्किल है. Nice.
That's just one. After that goes down, catches another.
One bullet bro, one bullet bro.
Insane so far.
Bye.
The flash from Buzz is too good. And the timing is right there as Buzz just barely going to hold on to that round for the side of DRX.
That right-click flash drive was just so clean, right? It pops right
वो
as
लोग
he
बम
sees
से
it.
तुम
You
मत
see
बनो ना. फिर उनमें
Monyet
तुम्हें क्या
trying to
डिफरेंस है?
dodge it, but if Monyet dodges that, I think he swings back and gets the kill, given just what momentum he had there. But look at Foxy and I's position.
भाई ये फॉक्सी को मारो भाई ये बंदा सिंगल हैंडेडली ले जा रहा है.
Enemy remaining.
Watch this flash.
यार एंटी रेमानिया.
They're like, oh, that's a relief.
Yeah. That's a relief for sure.
Thank God.
Okay, well,
I'm
timeout.
fine, how are you?
DRX, okay.
I
They
mean,
want to
hello.
close it out on this attacking side. And I do like this. We haven't seen this work out
Let's go.
too well in the past when teams
How
try to
about
use an
the-
early timeout and overtime to close it out. But the reason I like it is because towards the later part of DRX's attacking half, it was actually GE who makes the last adjustment, right? And DRX hasn't had a time to try to iterate.
पालना पड़ेगा रे जी को ये 2-0 नहीं आना.
To say, okay, this is what GE changed in the last 2 rounds.
इधर बहुत राउंड थ्रो है ऑनेस्टली पूरा मोने के अलावा बाकी सब लोग बेकार खेल रहे हैं.
Looking at that sign.
Yeah, there was a sign.
बहुत
it was
शेकी
like,
बहुत ऐसे
guys,
डर में पैनिक में खेल रहे हैं पता नहीं क्यों वो लास्ट में
I
प्लेइंग
don't know
हो
if
गया.
they'll take that offer.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a done deal by any means.
Oh hello
The
Candy.
strongest of motivations to win
Chris.
for DRX. Well,
वामोस का
Global
मतलब क्या है?
Esports as well. I mean, surely
So
you see
let's
this
go
time
type.
coming out Eraser, surely
Vamos
it's pulled them
मतलब
right?
let's
Can't
go.
do so
Vamos.
on mid. Okay, yeah, so they go back.
हम मोने से
to
बेटर खेलते हैं भाई
very
सपनों
slow
में भी नहीं
default.
खेलती
Now,
मोने से
I would
बेटर.
love to see Batsy start to push out off of his utility on B main, right? Because otherwise, it doesn't mean much. Yeah, he's starting to push out because that way the stack on A has meaning. Because now they can say just keep 3 people
सामने
on A.
पैने
There's no
हो
one in
जाता
front
है.
of garage.
हाँ लेकिन इतना पैनिक में नहीं खेल पा रहे ना फिर वो पूरा एम वेव कर रहे हैं पूरा एक देखो पूरा एम वेव कर रहे हैं.
I mean, it's a miracle.
लास्ट मैप पे यही हुआ था. दैट्स द रीजन दे लॉस्ट. कॉन्फिडेंस का गेम है भाई ये वैलोरेंट.
Garage as well.
You don't have confidence, you don't have anything.
Yeah.
Batsy has so much information on the side of B. Now
He
the
is
only
taken
problem
back
is they
out.
actually ditched mid entirely. So it's a 4-man
तो
stack on A.
And they're pushing out. I mean, they're going to get some information that, okay, a little bit of a rotation has come out from DRX. His texture.
नाइस टेक्सचर भाई फाइनली कोई Impact frag मारा तुमने.
Yeah, but seeing the position, Texture, yeah, he wants to stay alive because he's only 1 point away from his
हाँ तो
showstopper.
काटे
Now
करा
they
दो
know
मारे
that
बाबा.
they didn't spot everyone on DRX, so they're
लेकिन onion का लफड़ा नहीं समझा.
Botsy now goes back.
भाई
to
Foxy अभी
watch
तक जिंदा है.
mid. We do have the
कुछ भी हो
Astro
सकता है
stuff from
तो
yet to support on B side, but I like
ये
Global
बंदा
Esports'
cracked है.
idea. Just don't commit to this because Botsy, all he has to do is stay alive in
रात
garage
खेला भाई
on
लास्ट
main,
मैच भी इसके 30 फ्रैग्स था
spot the
अकेले थे.
plant, and then keep main alive.
That's his job. Let's see
ये
the
मैप हारना सबसे ज्यादा बुरा तो मोने के लिए लगेगा honestly.
already in there. He's
Nice.
a kill as well.
He needs to stay alive. Yeah, I mean,
Nice,
you
nice,
fought
3v5.
enough time. You cannot try to stop the plant right now. Stay alive. It's a 5v3.
All right, he's gonna hold it. Botsy
10 seconds
in the
left.
smoke. Stacks wants to take it down.
ये टाइमिंग हो जाएगा, टाइमिंग हो जाएगा, ये टाइमिंग हो जाएगा, टाइमिंग हो जाएगा.
Oh, and they pinch him perfectly. They take him out.
And then
Sense
Buzz
को
is actually
13-0
pushed
रहा
out
दो.
into alley as well. DRX has
हार
great
जाओ
positions
टेंशन.
despite being down in numbers.
मार लियो
Aaron
एरन.
nearly takes him out though.
अब से
Bit of
अगला.
damage is now Buzz pushing forward. There's Ronsky
Nice.
behind him. Ronsky gets the kill. As in the smoke they are. RB in mid jump, still gonna get the kill. As Diffuse is down in the spray, they try to 2v1 him, but he takes him down. Ronsky
Nice.
pokes around and takes down Stacks. And they do have ample
बहुत
time
पैनिक में खेल रहे हैं
to
लोग
get
यार.
the Diffuse Global Esports.
नहीं अरे उनकी पोजीशनिंग बहुत सही है यार DRX.
Smooth on the defense.
कॉन्फिडेंस का गेम है ना ये लोग पता नहीं कितना डर रहे हैं लास्ट मैप से डर रहे हैं ऐसे.
We thought that was going to be the spotlight.
सीता बोल रहा था खेलो ना तब से खेलते ये आ गया बम सा. भैया जी पहले तो अगर आके इतना कूल बनना है तो अपने रियल नाम से आया करो ताकि हमें भी गाली देने में मजा आए. बट चूचे तो आप हो ठीक है. हम लोग यार देख रहे तो एकदम चुपचाप देखे कुछ बोले ना. तुम तो ऐसे कभी कुछ बोलते ही नहीं हो. दिन में गाली खाना है क्या तुम्हें? दिन खराब बन जाएगा तुम्हारा. आप बोलने वाले कैसे उनका मुझे नेम DRX
खाना चाहिए था.
मुंह उठा के गाली खाने आ जाते हो भाई. क्या शौक शांति से बैठो अपना.
I don't know how clearly you guys can hear that through our microphones, but it is very clear to us through our headsets.
Yeah. Texture fan right
पता ही
behind
चूतियो
him.
भाई हम देखेंगे तो हम बोलेंगे ना.
Side and of course this timeout.
हम ये मैं एक बार ये बोली मैं उससे बेटर खेल लूंगी.
Try to discuss what we can do better going into this next one and
ऐसे गाली खाने आ रहा है
I
अपन
don't
गाली
really
दी.
know like what is the strategy going to be here for
चूतियों
DRX
की
now
कमी तो
moving
है नहीं
over
भाई.
after having lost the last rounds. That was pretty close as they move back on to defense.
All right, so Global, their default setup is back to
मैं तो चलेगा रोशनी नहीं जा पाया
wait
नहीं.
for the intel gathering coming out from DRX.
अगर जी
They
की जगह
push
कोई
out
और
if
टीम
they
होता तो
don't,
क्या आप
maybe counter
दर्द
with
को
your
सपोर्ट
own
करते?
info.
दर्द को अच्छा DRX को
Over on
डिपेंड्स कौन सा टीम भाई उसको लाइनअप दो कहां से आ रहा है भाई.
Out.
अगर उन्होंने फॉक्सी और मार्को को निकाल लिया ना बहुत इजी राउंड है फिर.
Bit of a passive
वो
position there
दोनों
as
ही
the
mainly
rotation
सारा वो कर
pursuers
रहे.
will come in.
हमारी जा रही आया था एक.
Changed though, right? Because Aaron's in the same position he always was when he was lurking over on the A side, and now they're going to start to strike with the Trailblazer. It's a bit of a twist on the GE special, but the gravity wall buys just enough time.
Oh, Buzz, he's on the run. He's like, oh god, get me out of here. As they all move in on to tower.
Okay, they need to clear elbow though. What are their tools to clear this out? Buzz already uses one flash drive. They baited that out.
Oh boy.
Foxy on the backside here is going to underhand the grenades, buy himself some time.
Foxy needs to provide support from A main.
There's one. There is, nope. The trade
Nice,
from
nice
Ayushi.
trade,
on the
man.
backside, in the screens, in they go. They're both low on health. Buzz here in elbow. Trying to hold it down.
Oh no!
As they push through
ये
another
अच्छा है
trade.
साथ में
Monet
रेस्ट कर रहे
is
ट्रेड ले रहे
insane
बहुत
right
ही
now.
बढ़िया.
Buzzy, they get the
Nice
push.
one.
And they should be able to put down
ये बहुत
this.
अच्छी लग रही राउंड था. And you know something, I'm just gonna feeling state of state, so I'm just gonna let the first few words of the sentence say.
RB to provide a second angle from
उन्हें नहीं
above.
पता ना,
An
तीनों side पे
amazing
उन्हें नहीं पता.
cosmic divide.
Just got to push.
Oh भाई.
Oh man, that was insane. Makes it a 2v2 and pushing out. They
What
push
the
it
fuck?
divide and Mako and RB get
Salt
one
किया ही
piece.
क्यों?
And that will be the defuse as DRX hold on barely.
Bro.
पुश कर रहा है यार वो.
Wow. Okay. I know why Bozzy did that, right? Because you just got cleared from elbow. You imagine that it's only one on the other side, you know, in the main part of the site. So you push out, try to get a crossfire.
भाई ये लोग तीनों अगर बैठ के अपने एंगल्स ऐसे क्रॉस फायर में बैठ जाते ना, बहुत इजी राउंड था ये। क्या इतना अच्छा राउंड निकाला था। और किसका था? अपनी एस्ट्रा का था जी, ये समोनिया का था।
I think he really did hear me call out his KD.
God, they're overheating, bro.
It's like, no. But jokes aside, Mako's really stepped it up here. He's gotten comfortable and he is holding this team together.
Yeah,
Manyan has been disgusting on this map.
Yeah, it wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that he's been carrying GE a certain amount. But GE, good changes once again. This time it's a harder push with a stack on B main. Now, because it's 3 people, what they do is they push out, but then they just go back because they don't want to give up all of the heaven and vent and all of that for free. So now you're like, okay, I'll just keep the garage. There's by a tower that allows them to retake on B if it is going to be a B strike.
Looking like it. As they're up there, nobody's checking, nobody's peeking onto this one. Buzz gonna get that entry. Flash spam, and he can't get the kill.
Oh, no.
The entry is clean for DRX, and this might be the way they win this map.
They're not set up for a great retake either. Only a single guy and a slow orb from Sage to make this work. They have to pop out. They have to pick off one, at least one, to get an advantage. But
yeah, Foxy gets the info. They got 2 guys stacked there on the backside of the site.
Yeah, and then you've got 1 in B main, and then you have RB trying to
able to get 1. The spray drops, gets 2, and the defense is coming in. There's enough time, but Mako.
They got half. The snake bite comes out.
Nice Bronski.
Do they know where RB is though?
पूरे मैच का भी खेल लिया ये.
He's got.
टाइम नहीं, जल्दी करो.
They suspect it. They know he's up in
there.
ओ भाई, आप जाके Bronski खेला है. पूरे मैच में आप जाके.
I'll be honest.
I honestly thought it was GG, bro.
Actually gets spammed through that wall because you called it, Valdez. No one was watching that, despite having Batsy and to be heaven. You had to expect that pitch to be there. But Global Esports, what a retake! What an amazing flash coming in from Batsy. Wow.
Yeah, they're pretty happy about that. Yeah. No surprise. As 14 to 14.
Wow. Going to round 29.
Yep, we are in this one already.
Yeah, I mean, no timeouts anymore either. So at this point, we always like to remind you guys, it really actually comes down to a bit of endurance, right? Who's keeping the focus in the game? We've seen so much from your opponents, their choices, their styles, and even some of their curveballs. So GE.
नहीं, ये अभी देखो ये राउंड कितना बढ़िया जीते. अगर वो वाला जीता था अपना गेम था, ये ऑलरेडी खत्म हो जाता. आर्ट किया था मोनी ने, उनको आर्ट के अंदर रहता, स्पाइक आर्ट के अंदर था.
Texture slowed down just a bit. Foxy in the site as well.
They don't know Texture's in deep though.
Foxy gets it. He gets the 1, and yeah, Texture picks up that kill as you mentioned. Monyet as well. RB, very nice swing, but traded back again. And now it's up to Stacks. As this match is going to come down, Aaron. Good position. And there it is. Batsy able to shoot him down. And all of a sudden,
nice, let's go.
I believe for the first time as well here in overtime, we'll take the lead.
Yep, for the first time, meaning that it's the first time either team has been able to get their attacking side as well.
निकाल ले दिया बस.
Oftentimes when we see this happen, we imagine that momentum now goes over to Global's side, right? And you know what? They're doubling down. They say, okay, we have the attack. Put Texture on the operator that I love so much. Have him hold A. They're committing to this. It's going to be Batsy fishing for information on BB once again.
बहुत इंटेंस है. अभी तो थर्ड मैप भी नहीं किया यार.
To plant Texture with the operator.
भाई ऑफ कर रहा है.
Texture is pushing just a bit, peeking the corners. Mako's gonna stay in the same spot that he has been when DRX have been on attack.
So
निकालो.
Maybe you send
अच्छा इसलिए आगे पूछ गए कि लाइव है कोई.
Love this.
बॉस पार्टी ही ज्वाइन कर लेते.
This is, you gotta expect it, yeah. So he spams it. Aaron says, "Okay, fine."
There it is.
There it is. This is what they were waiting for. And just so we know, Bronski was actually hanging back to provide slow orbs if Texture needed to make an escape, but he's not going to need it.
Oh, look at the push. Aaron sitting, waiting. They clear out the angle. Buzz able to get the headshot, and now the push comes in. Roxy with another headshot, as they will get a clean entry into B.
ड्रॉ कर दो भाई, मेरे से और नहीं देखा जाएगा ये.
Oh my gosh, Aaron! Listen, Aaron had the right idea. You know, you get cleared out of the first box, and you say, surely they don't expect the second one. And Buzz says, no, we hate this map for a reason. We check every corner on Split.
Well, Ronski's got some good info. We'll see if that leads to
Last time to Blight का वो था.
Ronski's going to aggressively peek as the grenade comes in.
Think क्या रे बाबा?
Clean as ever. Oh, grenade kill in the backside there. Texture has an operator.
Yeah, I mean, no matter how good you are with the op, this is so
Right ऊपर देखो brother.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not gonna hit it. Gets the second one though. And a showstopper. Is there enough time?
No, she's got to stick half right now.
Yeah.
And then try to
नहीं होगा रे, गया round.
But it's not enough time. He gets the one though.
Oh, yeah, no time.
Just not enough time. Nice try. He tries to get the morale booster, but not even able to get that.
Arius Red, Sonic is blue, press start to join and DF player 2.
A piece.
This is my favorite part where we
CSGO
can tell you
score
guys that our score sheets always run out at round 30. And already in week 2, we are running out of space. Between DRX and
अच्छा खेला. पहले से खेलना चाहिए था ना.
Well.
Nons की टेक्सचर तो बाद में हो गया.
It's a very entertaining first time to cast for VCT Pacific for me, William.
I mean, this is very exciting, yeah. And
map 1, 2, and then now we get to this, and we're in overtime already.
चलो मेरे को जाना पड़ेगा. मेरी
Bye.
लाइव हो गया. Bye.
Take care.
एक सेकंड.
This will actually catch Aaron.
No.
And so a little bit of different
मैंने
information.
तो पूरा भूख मार दिया तुमने सच्ची में निकल. मेरे को तब भूख लग रहा था, पता मैं खाने जा रही थी. खाने के टाइम तक से कौन?
Now they don't know.
मैं पूरा दिन भूखी बैठी रहूंगी.
Bazzi is here, and Bazzi's going to start using some of the sky utility to try to force DRX to shift their weight over to the AC.
Far too late.
Perfect timing for the rest of the main force of GE to push mid.
Thanks, Fatu.
Let's see it. Foxy in position, spots him, can't land a shot as in he goes.
पता नहीं.
Hold down Benz for now. He's holding this angle. He's
भाई ये माको ने सिर्फ वेंट से ही इतने kills लिए ना पूरी गेम में.
Now they're pushing in through the tower. They're going to try to go downstairs. Let's see if Mako's ready for this. They probably are running in, and that's an easy kill for Ronski.
Oh, he tries to set up.
Oh, and they're waiting for him. Buzz able to lock it down. And
bro.
Win at DRX.
This is too intense. I can't.
Round 31.
Far too in being played. Thanks,
but I
guys.
will say, GE, I mean, the way they adjusted to some of the skirmishes here in mid, their focus is still clearly here.
ये क्या चल रहा है ना?
I mean, Mako just waiting for that one, but the idea of, okay, let's push through B heaven, but then let's clear the back of that comms.
Thanks, guys.
Again, the comms are clearly still working. DRX is just a step ahead. Buzz with some great aim on that double kill. G, can they fight back? Take us to a couple more rounds of split.
Yeah, we definitely need some more. We haven't had enough. I don't want to end on
अंदर आ गया वो.
No.
That just wouldn't be fair.
वो wall के पार है.
Come on, guys. We can go to map 3.
Give us the value as
the
beat comes through. Texture.
T-Bone रेड हैं.
वाइपर को देखो उनका वापस वेट
अब T-Bone कहाँ से आ गया बीच में?
Yeah, you can just hear them.
अटैक करते वक्त डिफेंस में भी वही हुआ.
हाँ. ये माको वेंट से ही खेल रहा और वहीं से झूल के kills निकाल रहा है वो तब से बहन.
Situations where his goal is to just stay alive, right? Just make sure you can at least hold on.
Thank you. खत्म करो यार जी. सही में खत्म करो. तीसरे मैप पे भी तो जाना है bro.
So Bazzi's gonna come and help clear it out. He saw him. Oh, he's actually stunned.
Yeah. Love that picture-in-picture. Mako still aggressive with this. Gonna put the poison orb as Stax is already in onto the A site. Gonna take down Ronski in heaven.
क्या ये राउंड जीएस निकाल पाएगी और ना जीजी.
Now with the plant down, DRX on match points with this win.
वैसे भी कोरियर रेड हुआ.
So G has no idea where Mako is anymore. So they're just gonna have to commit to this. They're gonna have to rely on Monyet to clear A tower and provide backup fire.
Grenade's good to buy some time. Second guiding light comes in. Botsi makes some noise to spray through the wall, and that should do it. It's all up to Monyet and He gets one, but not
bro.
two.
क्या?
DRX will take number 2 of split.
नहीं वो राउंड सच्ची में अगर वो राउंड जीत जाते ना जो मोने के एड में पुश किए थे ओटी जब
they were so close. क्या खेला बर्मोन ने?
बहुत यार बेचारा वो राउंड बहुत गंदा गया था जो मोने के एड से पुश करके वो 2v3 हुआ था उन लोगों को एड के अंदर होल्ड करना था वो राउंड नहीं जाता तो शायद ये आउटकम डिफरेंट रहता
एक राउंड का ही था ना वो
या
एक ही
शिवाय
राउंड
डिड
थी वो
हाँ वो एक
बट
ही राउंड
ठीक है
चाहिए भाई ये माको ने तो दिमाग खराब कर दिया इवेंट्स में भाई
हाँ वो उधर ही जाके घर बसा लेता है मेरा है ये
बस
इसका
प्लेड
रेंट
वेल
भरा हूँ
प्लेड वेल
मैं
श्योर भाई दोनों मैच ऐसा वन साइडेड नहीं गया एक भी टक्कर का फाइट दिया लाइक ये मैप तो इतना ओटी लास्ट मैप भी 13-11 ही हारे हैं बट वही इधर उधर राउंड्स गया है भाई इधर उधर राउंड्स गया है थोड़ा ओवरहीट में ज्यादा पुश करने के चक्कर में इधर उधर राउंड्स गए हैं Sad for Monia for sure, bro. That this guy played freaking well.
You know, I missed that play. I was watching the VODs. I missed what my players were doing because I was watching, you know, the player POVs or whatnot. Just great adjustments from both sides here on this map too.
You see some tears from DRX there at the end, but certainly.
जी कितना प्रेशर किया कितना प्रेशर आ जाओ समीप जो मस्त खेले जी अच्छा खेले अच्छा
यू आर प्लेइंग ना
इधर उधर एक तुरंत थ्रो कर सोच रही हूँ मैं
हाँ
सोच रही हूँ मैं देखती हूँ Do you want to play?
नहीं मेरे को तो जाना पड़ेगा
बाय बाय
बाबा
टेक केयर खेलने अच्छा तो खेल लो क्या समीप बाय बस रेस्ट ही करा फिक्स नहीं करवाया मैंने मैं नॉर्मली जो करती हूँ वही अरे यार वही है फिक्स नहीं दुख का आएगा तो नहीं होता या मुझे एक पॉइंट पे लगा था सच्ची में कि ये निकाल लेगी ऐसा क्या हो ये 13-6 हरा दो इवन भी अपन जीत जाते पता अगर वो इको राउंड ये लोग नहीं हारा तो स्नैक्स खेलो आज देखते हैं स्नैक्स खेलेंगे तो खेल लेंगे हम उसमें क्या स्नैक्स तो आई थिंक बट हो जाएंगे आरपी वो 3-5 क्लच के बाद कॉन्फिडेंस आया था पर बहुत क्लोज मैचेस थे लाइक लेजिट ही जीत सकती थी पर टेक्सचर ऑनेस्टली लाइक डिड नॉट परफॉर्म वेल अनमोड वर्सेस है जी बस जी जीत सकती थी ये मैचेस बट एंटी अभी और क्या ही हो सकता नया साइफर के लिए नया मोड हाँ कुछ तो मैंने भी सुना है पर मैंने वो वीडियो नहीं देखा अभी तक next year G fighting another good things and yeah G's they're not playing bad like तुम देखो तो उस दिन वन साइडेड मैचेस गए थे PRX वाला जो हमने देखा था ऐसा नहीं जी का कोई मैच ऐसा नहीं गया है they're giving a good fight they're giving a really good fight बस इधर उधर वो लोग थोड़ा बहुत फेंक देते हैं यार मेरे को लगा था अपना ये लगा सच्ची मेरे को लगा जाएगा करके और अपन जीत जाए बुरा लग रहा है जी के लिए मोने के लिए बुरा लग रहा है भाई वो बंदा क्या खेला है उसने एस मारा ये सब मारा हार गए स्नैक्स खेल रहे हैं क्या गेम मेरा खुल रहा है रुको क्या एरर आमिर करो बट मजा आया देखने में ठीक है आई एम प्राउड ऑफ आवर बॉयज फाइट दिया उन्होंने फाइट धीरे धीरे और खेलेंगे साथ में सिनर्जी बढ़ेगा तो और अच्छा खेलेंगे डीआरएक्स इज कंपेयर टू दिस टीम ओल्डर टीम खुल जा भाई वालो साइक्लोन एक ले ले ठीक है बस स्नैक्स कॉलिंग स्नैक्स कॉलिंग स्नैक्स आउटसाइड होम कॉलिंग व्हाट मैं मेरा वैलो नहीं खेलूं अब मैं भी वो जाऊंगी लोको जाऊंगी इस पे तो क्यों कंटिन्यू नहीं कर सकते वॉच पार्टी का वॉच पार्टी रहना चाहिए मेरे को भी रिसेंटली ही पता चला है ये बात तो फिर मैं नई स्ट्रीम चालू करूंगी तो लोको ही चालू करूंगी इस वॉज प्योरली ग्लोबल सिंगल इंडियन प्लेयर तो रॉसी का कुछ तो वीजा इशू आ रहा था ना मोदी जी कॉलिंग नेक्स्ट कॉलिंग कहाँ बुला क्वेश्चन ये लोग अच्छा इन लोगों का कुछ कस्टम इवेंट चल रहा है क्या गाइस मैं लोको पे शिफ्ट कर रही हूँ ठीक है you all can join लोको if you want to you all can I would really appreciate it and that's okay also ये स्ट्रीम अभी एंड करते हैं बिकॉज वी कांट be on a watch party stream मुझे भी recently बिंग्स ने बताया Tata, take care. I'll see you all soon and thanks so much for tuning in. And I hope you all have a great day ahead. Bye.
Mama said you're meant to burn as bright as a star among the midnight sky. All the pressure blinded me, but now I see I'm no different from the rest. You said I'd fly away, but my walls have kept me down. Now I'm lost and I'm afraid, and I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away. You said I'd fly anyway, but I keep on falling. You said I'd fly anywhere, but I keep on falling. But I keep on falling.
अरे वो ग्लिच हो गई मेरी आईडी उसमें पता नहीं कुछ एफपीएस ही नहीं आ रहा था
We're all searching for that open door. Show me proof that there is something more. I just hope I am okay with the choices I make. Maybe then I'll understand. You said I'd fly away, Keep